Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We weren't gone long, were we? Oh, what is this game doing to me? Oh, all I could think about was finishing off my storage. Let's go and get some fluids. I'm determined to get this done today. I feel like I've got a lovely little shaft going on here, mate. Where is the way up? Like, serious. Which, is it on the east side? Does anyone know? I'm gonna assume... God, I'd be gutted if I dug all the way up there and it wasn't. It must be, right? It's gotta be, yeah? That must be the right... Oh, I haven't got any wood. Oh, shit, well that... I'll tell you what, that solves that problem, doesn't it? We're gonna have to go up anyway. You're right, recall title. Hello, Hanks. Hello, Vortex. Hello, McGlashin. Hello, H2R. I'm not seeing you for ages, Savage. How are you, mate? How's things? Thank you for the bits to Keith. Thank you for the bits, matey. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for all the biddies. It's Thanksgiving. We got to put on a show for Thanksgiving, ain't we? Why not, right? Let's have a look what's going on up there. It's a good excuse. Shh, alright? Don't question it. So the wrath of the girlfriend, like, what are you doing still streaming? It's Thanksgiving. What's that got to do with you? You don't live in America. You see. It's got to be done, darling. It's got to be done. Let's go and, so let's just check this. So it's down. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, jeez. Oh, balls. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. I tell you what, it's a good job I built that bloody, I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen. I'm so glad that I didn't actually build that little, little protection system for myself. It might have been an extra couple of seconds here and there getting back up each time, but my God, am I glad I did that now. That would have been incredibly infuriating. All the skills, mate. All the skills. Right, close that bloody death trap door. I'll see what I am going to do. I'm going to get rid of those. What I'd like to do is just get some storage stuff and everything ready. Because, I mean, what is it? It's day 30... Oh, shit. I know, we've got until 42, haven't we? Is that right? Next one's 42, day 42? Seems about right. Let's have some blueberry pie. Let's take some corn, some potatoes. Let's take some of our nasty skank rotting flesh. We're only going to get 6 out of this, aren't we? Fun Pimps nerfed me, man. They nerfed me good, boys and girls. Recipes, hobo stew, cook. Why are we not able to cook? What have I forgotten? Water. The water in my water don't taste like oil. It's going to take... Oh, Jesus. Let's cook it all solid. Doesn't matter, does it? There's no way we can keep that burning for an hour, though. But what we can do is burn it for approximately 20 minutes. What are we doing on hydration? 75%. We need another something to eat. Let's take a bacon and egg. Thank you for the bits, to Keith. Thank you. You're right, self-destruct. You're right, Yeti. How does the trader posts look? Are they different in Alpha 16? You know what, mate? I've never really made... it's a good question, dude. Probably. I've never ever paid any attention to the traders, dude. I spent so little time with them in the previous alphas that they were just never a focus for me, mate. We can go and have a look if you want. Let's grab the chainsaw. So let's keep that down there. Let's take some fuel. Oh, it's a shame it's going to be a noisy start to the stream, isn't it? But there's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. It's 5:56. It's early in the morning. Let's go and get our... Let's go and get the forge restocked. Where's this tree come from? I don't remember this tree being there. Oh. I seem to have more of these indestructible trees. You're right, Script. I was surprised to see you in the lists at this hour. I've just come back on. I've literally just come back on. We've been live for about 5 minutes, mate. Hopkins! don't remind me about today's stream. Today's stream never happened. How can it be having problems? It's literally, I'm literally sitting at such an uncomfortable angle that the Steam controller might as well be in the computer. Definitely got some trees that don't want to die. God, that scared the crap out of me then. Remind me to make some more arrows because we don't want a wandering horde ruining us, do we? Oh, come on, bro. Really? Well, I am supposed to be off to work. I'm glad. Ah, shit balls. Crouch. Don't let it see you. Boom. Down in one. Meat is back on the... yeah, I'm supposed to be McGlashan, but you know what, mate? I feel slightly traumatised from earlier. I think I should take a day off. Oh, I'll just go later on, dude. I'll just catch a later train, mate. It's really cold outside. You probably didn't hear that. Yeah, it's really cold outside, and I just thought, you know what? Let's get a nice fresh cup of coffee. Let's go and get some storage done. Is this the blower? You're right, knife. We live up in here, y'all. It's getting hot. You're right, Virulent. You're right, Des. You're right, Epical Joe. Lee! Lee on PC! How you doing, bro? It's Lee! Now, we all need to take a moment here to welcome Lee on PC back, hopefully, to the wonderful lands of Twitch. How you doing, Lee? Lovely to see you, mate. How are you, fella? Thank you very much for the sub. Can we please get some special sub love in chat for Lee? Lee's a fantastic streamer. He's made a real name for himself in a whole multitude of games, haven't you, Lee? But I do believe you took a wee break, didn't you, Lee? While you got things done in the real world, the pesky real world. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again, Lee. I hope all is well, mate. How are you feeling, Miss Nordic? How are you feeling, mate? Is the day any better for you, mate? What's that, Drosser? What, cold outside? It's fegging freezing. It is very cold, mate. Yeah, so cold your F drops off, right? It is. It's, we had a proper frost this morning, and oh, the wind outside is biting. What's the plans then, Lee? How's life treating you, mate? Just an FYI, not anyone wants to know, the rest on that bow is called a whisker biscuit. It's always found... The whisker biscuit? The what is found? What's that, dude? The what on it? What are you on about? The what on it? The rest? What is the rest? I don't know what the rest... Oh, I just lost an arrow now, knife. Look, I could have taken my bleeding eye out, mate. The arrow rest. Oh, the thing that looks like a circle. Oh, it's called... Yeah, what is it called? A whisker biscuit. What a stupid name. I mean, it's a lovely name, but it doesn't make any sense, does it? See, every stream now, I'm going to be sitting here going, oh, check out my whisper biscuit. Ladies and gents. Check out my cheeky little whisker biscuit, eh? I guess that's to the girlfriend when she comes home later, and when she's going, what are you doing stream? And I go, don't you worry about that, my darling. You wait till I show you my whisker biscuit. It's going to work. It's a get out of jail free card, mate. What could possibly go wrong, right? You don't worry about that, me darling. Later tonight, you, me, and me old whisper biscuit. Because it's a circular like a biscuit, and it's made of fibres holding the arrow in place. Is that what it is? Fibres? God damn it! It's all the things you don't know about. Look. Oh, so that's actually like quite a dense fibre, almost like a brush. Oh, it's not actually... Oh, I thought it was solid. Oh, I see. Oh, isn't that clever? Wow, you see, you learned something today. God damn it. God damn it. Thought I saw a bit of extra detail on the chainsaw, though. No, that's actually really cool. That's cool to know that knife. Thanks for pointing that out. You see, you said nobody wanted to know. I wanted to know, mate. I'm sure there's loads of people in chat wanting to know as well. The Whisper Biscuit. I'll probably forget that tomorrow, mate. I'll be sitting there going, God damn it, what was that? Was that thing that Knife called it? We got Virulent. You're an archer as well, aren't you? Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you for the sub. Lovely to see you, mate. I hope, honestly, I really do hope all is well with you, bro. Having kids? Having kids? Now, I'm not going to lie. I've completely forgotten why I came to get wood. Oh, ladders. Yes, ladders. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, ain't it? Epical Joe. I always thought it was like just some weird, crappy someone who didn't really know much about bows and sort of just stuck this weird circle of wood in the middle of the 3D asset. It's like, yeah, there's probably something like that, you know, having never seen a real bow. But actually, it sounds like it's actually a very good interpretation or representation of a bow from the sounds of it. Where's that? There it is. BDM Nahar, thank you very much for the sub as well, mate. 3 months. Time to crack open your little eggy, mate. Thank you very much, BDM. How are you doing, bro? How's things with you? All good, I hope, sir. Is everybody from the land of America all tucking into their lovely Thanksgiving dinners now, are they? Or is that still a little ways off? I suppose it depends on where you live, doesn't it? It's such a huge country. Thank you very much, BDM. Thank you very, very much indeed, mate. Oh, my Steam controller went funny. What happened there? I'll tell you what we need to do. Let's get this before we head back in. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, my phone's going crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Thank you very much, BDM. Thank you, and thank you as well, Lee. Thank you for the subs, guys. Have you seen any damage on the blocks around the forge? Yes, a little bit. Yeah, a couple of times I've seen a little bit of damage. But nothing that I wouldn't have normally expected, to be honest. I don't put it down to anything actually actively seeking it out. More likely just something's come along and giving it a whack. Oh, shit. I really don't like this, this system. Having to destroy crops. You get the wrong angle. So easy to actually break them. I think I've just done it again, haven't I? God damn it. Oh, what the hell? Oh no, I've got that double hit thing happening. Oh no. Oh, wait, it's happening to me now, look. If I punch, it's doing a double punch. Careful. We need to be careful with that, don't we? Yeah, damn it. People have been talking about that, haven't they, about it doing the double whammy thing, and I was sort of saying, like, I've not really noticed it myself, but yeah, that definitely was happening there. Yeah, it's scary, mate. Just take my time, Definitely lost the potato seed down there, I think. Who said you were from Sweden, H2? Oh, sorry, did I miss something in chat, mate? You're recovering from surgery pretty well, just in time to be back. Oh, you're actually back at work on Thanksgiving, BDM. How's everything been then, mate? I mean, how have you been? Is that normal for you to... did you draw the shorter straw, did you, for Thanksgiving? Or was it something you opted for, mate? You not got any time off today then, BDM, or...? No, we don't celebrate it in the UK either, but it's you know, it's kind of nice to be in on it, isn't it? It was very nice hearing about all the wonderful, exciting celebrations people have got planned on stream today, and all the lovely food everyone's cooking. It's nice, nice to know everyone's having a nice day out there, isn't it? It is, Ricky. Yes, this is A17, mate. As things, Ricky, you alright, fella? Punch that corn, Grummy. Punch that corn, bro. Look, I needed a little relaxation after that Hellspawn POI earlier. Jesus balls, that was unbelievable. Right, okay, that's the crop sorted. So let's get back inside. Oh, weapon then. No, that's not working, Grim. There you go. So yeah, this is A17 Experimentals. This is build 199, which released this morning. We've been playing it since Friday, but public release was, I think, Monday, wasn't it? So yeah, all good, mate. It's very good. Organics, 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 organics. Okay, let's put the tools away. So the fuel can go back in there, and chainsaw can go in there. That can go back up. This can come down here. Right, arrows. I said we needed some more arrows, didn't I? I'm actually going to have to make some more on the next round of... yeah, sod it. Let's do it. I'm going to need to go and get some more feathers at some point. So... maybe when we get... no, we won't be able to do it when we get the push bike, will we? That won't be particularly efficient, will it? So... that down there, drop that back up there. So we've got some more forged iron. Right, so we're going to go mining. What are we doing? Ladders. Ladders and storage area. I'm going to take some flagstone with me. I'm going to take some of that with me. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let me go and get some soil. And then we can just go and bury our head in the sand quite literally for a little bit, can't we? And then we've got a full run of it tomorrow. Let's go and get some sand. Not sand, soil. Clay soil, and that's also furthering development of the mosh pit area as well, then, isn't it? Oh, how'd you download Alpha 17? Right click 7 Days to Die in your Steam library. Select properties from that menu. Then select the betas tab. Then select opt into betas, and then on the drop down list, select latest experimental build, and that should give you build 199. Right, big. So you're getting a nice bit of cash for it, BDM, and on top of that, the missus is working anyway, so no harm done, right? Stamina is insane. What is going on with that stamina? Looks like I just can't catch a break with it. Oh no! Please tell me that is. Oh god! Thank God for that. I thought it was going to do the same thing as the trees. Well, it sort of is. Yeah. So if you follow those instructions, I'd gan it. So like I said, right click the game in your Steam library. Go to properties. Go to the beta tab on the far right hand side. I think you have to put a tick box opt into betas. Drop down list right at the bottom. Latest experimental. It's not at the very bottom. I think it's third from the bottom, isn't it, or something? Is it a mod? No, this is vanilla, mate. This is Alpha 17, completely 100% vanilla, apart from a few settings I've got just to try and get the game running a bit smoother. That was all. What would you say the first 5 skills are needed? 7L. To be honest, mate, I really don't want to give you boff advice, because I'm going to be honest, mate, there's a lot more to take into consideration now. So if you're a melee player, you're going to have a very different build to me. Personally, I think the best skills are... I mean, I think everyone needs to put points in boom headshot, because you get a really nice, 50% damage straight away. It's only 2 points. And then obviously to get there, you put in points, which is giving you a percentage increase in base damage anyway. Strength, you're gonna want to put. You've got to put some points in pack mule. You've got to. The first 2 points I'd put anywhere with 2 in pack mule, and then I would try and get Tyrannosaurus, -69er, and Motherload. Would be my preferences. And I would also drop a point at. You've got no choice but to drop a point into living off the land, because you can't craft seeds without that. And without seeds, you ain't getting a farm, and without a farm, you're going to find food short, mate. So straight away, those are just a few priority ones, but you know, whether or not that's optimal for your game sort of style, I really can't say, mate. It's the skill system is the defining feature of this build, really.
Afternoon, Grum. What's your plans for the weekend?
Weekend. Apparently the girlfriend wants a really quiet one. We had quite a manic one weekend just gone, myself in particular, and I think I paid the toll for that earlier in the week as well. So yeah, a quiet one, Azzy. Thank you, mate. What about you? I reckon we'll get a couple of streams in on Saturday and Sunday. I might yeah, I don't know. I fancy watching a couple of films or something, mate, to be honest. I'll be watching another Harry Potter on Sunday. Other than that, not a lot, mate. I think try and have a quiet one. Did Telltale Publishing and Fun Pimps scrap 7 Days to Die for Xbox One or something? No. Telltale, as I'm sure you know, have got some major issues going on. So they currently own the publishing rights for the console version. The Fun Pimps are now trying to sort of obviously say, well, actually, you know, it doesn't look like you're going to do anything with it, so you better give us the publishing rights back. So I think they're in a little bit of a legal quarrel as to who actually is the legal owner of the publishing rights right at present. And until they resolve that, the console version, I should imagine, isn't going to see any major progress. But let's hope the Fun Pimps can figure it out. Yeah, -69 is different to what it used to be, though. -69 and now only increases the block damage. It's Motherload to actually... It depends on whether you're just trying to dig a tunnel, because you can mix that with Flurry of Blows, or if you're actually trying to dig a tunnel to actually get some resources out of it, which is what I'm trying to do. Flurry of Blows was really good until yesterday, or today, because basically it was bugged. So from what I can get, I mean, I deliberately didn't put a point in it because I thought it was sounding much cheaty to me. Flurry of Blades, people were telling me that 1 point in it was actually giving you 50% melee attack speed, not 5%. So a lot of people have been putting points in that. And obviously you combine a 50% melee attack speed with -69er, Motherload, and Sexual Tyrannosaurus, and you're a bit of a diva at the old smacky, aren't you? But I didn't put any points in it, and to be honest, I probably won't for a little bit. Thank you for the bits as well, Azzy. Thank you for the bits, mate. Did you have to download the latest experimental version? You do indeed, yeah. And like I said, that if you look at the top right-hand corner of my screen up there, look, A17 B199, which is what you should have when you've done it. What's that, Ricky? That scream drum. I thought it was a new scream or something. What scream? What are you on about? What scream's that? What scream's this all about? I don't know what you're on about. I don't scream, mate. I have no idea. I'm telling you, all these accusations from today's stream. It is. I'm actually using the power attack, Epical Joe. This is the power attack. This is the light attack. And this is the power attack. Very hard to see what's going on in there, isn't it? It's very dull and muted. How much have we got? 1,582. Let's just finish off this little strip. Yeah, Bedrock is now +3. Yeah, Bedrock is +3. Server-wide. There is no -47 anymore. +3 is Bedrock. End of story. Oh, the scream. Yeah, that was the bits, mate. That was Azzy's bits. Oh, Miss Groot. I was actually thinking of you because you said you were a bit poorly, mate. I thought we'll put an extra show for Miss Groot if you're feeling a bit peepy, mate. You enjoy your bath. You enjoy your... I fancy a bath myself, actually, Miss Groot. That'd be quite nice. Bubbles. I like bubbles. Bubbles and candles. Don't get any better than that. I might do that later, actually. I did, Corey. I did leave. But then I remembered it was Thanksgiving, and I thought, well, it's cold outside. I thought, why not put an extra stream on? Why not, right? No, it's just changed, Sadie. Yeah, rather than having all that minus 47 nonsense, they've just built a 3-thick plateau, I think, as bedrock, I guess. How you doing, Mop Mop? Right, 126. We're just gonna try and gather some more of this because we've got loads of stones. This is gonna be like just like a crazy amount of cobblestone to manufacture. So. Playing on Xbox One, are you, H2O? Yeah, it'd be nice to see if the Fun Pimps can resolve it all because I always said, I mean, you know, it's only my guesswork, but I should imagine with the new engine that we've got with this, you'd like to think that there's the potential for, you know, the console versions to have some nice improvements. You know, the engine itself is presumably a bit more efficient, although I have to say I'd still like to see some really nice optimization done on this, and hopefully we'll start seeing that over the next year or so. Yeah, could be good fun. If you overkilled the block, it gave you more resources. I think that was just the final strike, wasn't it? Wasn't it just the on harvest or on destruction bonus? So you sort of like get, you know, +1, +2, +3, +4, and then upon destruction, it gave you like a couple of extra bonus resources, didn't it? I think that's all that was, right? There you go. There's the mosh pit pretty much done then. Mosh pit. Oh, actually, because they can jump out there now, can't they? We're gonna have to make the mosh pit. Actually, I need to go down another layer, don't I? At least one more layer, thinking about it. How high can they jump vertically? Is it just one block? Or can they actually jump 2 blocks? I need to do my bed as well. Pixie kept telling me about that. You never know, Miss Group. I can actually have my dirty water after. Not that you want to jinx it, but how come I'm waiting for tomorrow's hordes coming to jump down to you? Oh, yes, it could happen, Azzy. That's why I didn't want to dig down, to be honest, mate. God, this is such a terrible looking home, but I suppose it's serving a purpose, isn't it? Albeit not a pretty one. Yeah, I'm convinced they move slower. I still think they move slower than they used to during the daytime. It feels like they do. 2,593 crap. Let's do that. So if I take the shovel down, take that down. We've got some iron to go down. Let's check my hydration. Eat another bacon and egg. I've only got 1 of those, so let's stick in probably another 2 minutes worth will give us that. Let's take the hobo stew down. What else can I eat? So the problem is with doing a huge amount of digging in one day is it's going to absolutely murder my... Tell you what, let me let's make some baked potatoes. Why not? Baked potatoes are pretty damn good. Turn on. Let's... Oh, I need to wait 1 minute and 20. Shit. Baked potatoes. Let's make 15 baked potatoes. It's going hand in the quest as well, don't we? So what have I got? This, yeah, I just need to wait for that to tick 1 hobo stew out, and then we'll go back down. You're right, J-Mag. You really want to tell me about an animal you found in the game earlier? I'm not going to read anymore. Let's just say that I ran away and didn't look back. That's all I read. You actually think they can jump 3 blocks? They can actually jump 3 blocks high, vertically. You kidding me? Really? Holy wow. You're right, Razor. Go build the base walls up and level. Yeah, I think I probably will level the roof off. Yeah, I can't do many of that until I've got my other storage area built, though. So, obviously, I need to transport all of this downstairs. We'll take a steroid and fill up. Take it all downstairs. It's going to take a few trips, so actually, I need to do the ladders, don't I? Today is really just trying to get a bit more of a foothold so we can be a bit more efficient for the rest of the server life, I suppose. Come on, Hobo, where are you, mate? 10 minutes per, isn't it? Or 9 minutes 59, I think. Oh, really? Oh, really, Mr. Hobo? Well, that's just terrible. Huh. That's not worked quite how I envisioned it. Is it because I'm watching the kettle boil, do you think? Bloody hell. Well, screw you then. That'll do. 1 minute 25, give or take. Let's, so what I'll do, we'll throw in enough for another 10 minutes. Let's do 12 minutes, and let's make one hobo stew. Let's just throw everything else back. If we take that with us, let's just take a little bit of water as well. Let's go down. Let's get these ladders all put in as well. So, I think we said, oh, south side is actually where the ladder is. Really? Is that right? Stop making that. Recipes, cobblestone, make craft. Ladders, lovely, bloody, jubbly, mate. Oh, sugar. I thought I was going all the way down for it. Just for the briefest of moments, then I thought it was all over. I don't seem to have a stone axe for some reason. What did I do with that? Tools and traps, stone axe. Huh? I've got the plant fibre. Can I whack it with that? It's only one block, innit? God, you're kidding me. Yeah, put it back into it, mate. The server's open, Epical J. The sub-server's been open all day, mate. It's just I can't play on the sub-server. Unfortunately, the server hosts have decided to not enable full game world size. So when I started playing this on the experimental build over the stream weekend, which was build 194, I think, I created this as an 8,000 by 8,000 world. The server host is only enabling a 4,000 by 4,000 world on RWG. So I can't roll it over, mate. And I'm just not willing to just roll back to day one. Because we're going to have to anyway, mate. So I just thought I'm just going to carry on playing this. Why are my ladders not there? So, yeah. It's the server's actually up and running. So if you're interested in joining folks on the sub-server... Oh! That's not good. Oh, you prat. I only just spotted that in time then. Oh, that would have been such a horrendously silly death. Let's get rid of that. Let's go all the way back down. I have to stop him, you know. Go back down. You're right, Doc. Morning. Morning? What are you on about bleeding morning? You've already been in today, Doc. You've already been up once. So yeah, the sub-server is up and running. It's running on, literally, it started afresh with B199. So the sub-server is running on the very latest from scratch. I think Smetanol's been on it already. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm not playing on it, like I said, because obviously my game is not compatible because of the size. And until such a time as they fix that, I'm kind of stuck. My argument and lack of worry about it is that we're going to have to roll back to day one at some point. I mean, it's experimental. I mean, what are the chances of getting all the way through to stable? without having to roll back to day 1. So very unlikely, right? So I'm not going to stress about it, to be honest. And, and all it was doing was delaying people that want to play together getting on the sub-server. So. Well, I don't really need to worry about not having this all the way to the bottom because they can make it. So we might as well put it all the way to the bottom so I don't have to fanny about jumping up and down like a bloody yo-yo, right? No, I didn't bring any 642. Let me go and get some... has anyone actually tested hay bales? Oh, look at this. I've got a proper mine shaft. Oh, bish, bash, bosh, mate. We're not necessarily epic, Joe. I mean, you know, I mean, all I'm saying is what are the chances of getting all the way through the experimental stages of this alpha without having to start again? I should imagine it's pretty... Oh my god, look, you're using stamina going up the ladder. God, dude. Lordy McLordy. Everywhere I go... Oh, hang on, I need my... Let's see what I do need. Let's just jump out. Let's go and get our... What do I need? Some plant fibre, we need some hay bales, and we need the hammer, don't we? What that was then? Chicks! Oh, is Vicky playing 7 days, is she? I know he said that she was really looking forward to playing it. That's awesome. What did I come for? I've forgotten now. We need the hammer. And we need some of that. So let's go recipes, hay bales. And I don't know if hay bales still do what hay bales do, but I'm going to assume they do. Who knows, right? Who bloody knows, mate? Not me, sir. Yeah, let's not go jumping down there just yet, bro. So slow on the ladders. You used to just race up and down the ladders. Look at this now. It's crazy. What's that all about? God damn it. Oh, I doubt him, this group. There's literally any smettanol on there at the minute because he was the only person that posted up, so I won't worry about that, mate. So we'll leave that for now. And then what are we going to do with this? Seems to have gone for a 3. I mean, I do want to take it out, but obviously, I don't know. How much destroyed stone have I got? Let's backfill it. Let's do it. Let's just make 50 more destroyed stone. It's not going to cost anything, is it? Let's go and get my my main room done. So this is going to be my storage area primarily. Doesn't have to be vast and humongous, but it does need to. We do need to start. How's it going to work? I mean, we can put a door in there, come through. Just thicken out the walls, do you think? I'm really not sure what I want to do. I'm really not sure. Let's start knocking it out that way. Well, let's see. Well, let's go back one more, so it's even. How you doing, chicks? How's things, fella? I don't know how to test it, to be honest, now, because there might be a point of no return on hay bales for all we know. No, could be fine for 10 blocks. Could be instant death at 20 for all we know. You think you've made an indestructible pickaxe, you jammy git? Well, to be honest, actually, indestructible pickaxe doesn't really mean anything. Now, in infinite stamina pickaxe, I'd be very jealous over. That's what I'm going to try. Going down, epical. Hopefully, we can just jump down onto the hay bales. But going up is definitely going to use stamina, which is quite interesting. Is this an underground base? No, just underground storage. Just somewhere for me to put some boxes that aren't stuck upon a roof where zombie cops can spit at them and vultures can nibble my bum of an evening. It's going to be a very small 5 wooden storage box area with a campfire. And that's it, mate. That's going to be it. Nothing more fancy than that. What's that? No, nop. I is throwing my tanty good. What the hell, Razor? You been drinking, bro? Just lurking a bit before you head over to the parents. Loaded up the truck for the cabin trip. Guitar inside. Nice. Are you going to be doing any streaming while you're over there, chicks? Yeah. It'd be nice to get this just done. I just wish I could figure out a better way to manage my stamina for mining. Mining is such a pain in the ass. You know, like every 3rd block I'm having to stop completely, regain my stamina. You've got to be completely still to get it. Well, you don't even need to be still because that's not working anymore, is it? You know, I haven't really... What I'm worried about, Pixel, is losing everything I've got. I had a zombie policeman earlier up on top. I mean, that whole house is nothing more than a fancy entrance, really, to buy me a bit of time if I hear them. It's a death trap, really. We're now level 48. Nicey, nicey. All things spicy. Lovely. Yeah, I thought we'd just pop back on and try and get this done so we can... Because it was so much fun earlier. Playing about with those bloody... POIs. I thought if we can get this done. Does coffee still restore stamina? Yeah, in fact, I'll tell you, actually, you know what? Should we just very quickly go and see if I've got any stamina to give us that? Was it beer as well? Because I think beer was fixed in this build. I did actually forget to do that. I wonder what happens if you're climbing a ladder and you run out of stamina. Do you fall off it? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? It's actually quite cool having to go up the ladders slowly. I'm about to run out of stamina. Let's see if I fall off. Doesn't affect you. Clumper, where did they put the temp information? What do you mean by the temp? I don't know what you mean by temp information, mate. Not sure what you're getting at there, mate. Can I have some coffee? I've got some beer. Oh, what did I just do then? Cloth. Got a load of I've got some coffee there. So let's have a quick look. So coffee is water, stamina, intellect, cold, dysentery. Gives you energy, keeps your stamina up and helps you stay warm for a limited time. So I'm going to assume coffee beans in there. Coffee. Let's make 5 of those. Got some more hobo stew as well. Let's have a baked potato just to top that up. Baked potatoes are 5, right? No, 5? 4. Jeez. Make sure there's nothing out. Ah, dicks on sticks, mate. We need to clear them before nightfall, or we got a major problem on our hands. Good job we checked, innit? Really? Oh, really? Have you got nothing else to do, zombies? Get out of here. This is prime Grumbodian land you're trespassing on. Seems safe behind this, doesn't it? Getting up. Oh god, what the hell was I doing then? I knew it. I knew it. I just knew that. That's why I was being so quiet. I thought I could hear one lingering on the left, but I swear I hadn't visually seen her. Oh, the temps. Oh, you mean temps in here, mate. So if you go to your character screen, you've got your character, you've got your stats, and that'll tell you. Oh, you mean actually, you know what temperature? I'm not sure about. Is it not on the other screen? Let me have a look. I think it's in there somewhere, mate. There's like 3 panels. Maybe it's not even in there. It's got to be somewhere. Right? Can you sprint? That was sprinting up the ladder, Replica. That was me going as fast as the game lets you go. Maybe it's not even there. It is there in the game, because I know Subquake's got it up and running on his new UI, so it's still present in the game. It might just not be visible to us through those windows, but... Got that XP, just rocking XP, mate. Free XP, basically. In fact, the only way to get XP, really. You just don't get enough doing anything else to really make it worthwhile, so... Wandering hordes are literally like, you need to be engaging them. They literally are your life, basically. Kind of strange to want to have them, isn't it? Obviously what you don't want is ones with wolves and runners and ferals and God knows what else we're going to be getting. Oh, and spiders, because spiders are dumb and I hate them. And they're very scary and they need to all go and never ever tickle my bits again. Oh really, Mr. Mo? Trying to creep up on Mr. Grum like that. Yeah, I just don't use a melee at all if I can help it, Ricky. I'm not a melee person. Especially not with these new POIs. I think I might have to use it though. I don't think I can get a playthrough without resorting to it to some degree. Right, that's that lot cleared out. So let's get in. You don't like the zombies don't drop loot? Well, you know, it's weird how little impact it's having on my game, to be honest, mate. It's something that you easily just forget about, I think. But yeah, I can get it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's not weird. I suppose the argument now is that killing zombies is so important to get XP. Because my argument was always going to be, if they don't drop loot, what's the point in killing them then? We've now found that killing zombies is like basically your #1 way to get XP, so at least there is still a reason to kill them now rather than avoiding them. You're right, Runic. And they changed the hypo and hyper. That's only on the tooltips though, isn't it? That's only on clothing. Yeah, all they did here was just change it to cold and heat instead of hyper. But, so that was just nothing more than a name change. But no, it doesn't look like you actually have... I mean, you've got your temperature here. Feels like, look. So that's still in there. You had to take your turkey out of the oven and it's done. Woohoo! Turkey for din-dins. Do we do the... Oh no, we're still making them. So let's have a glug of the... Let's just double check. Let's have a look at beer and let's have a look at coffee and see if we can ascertain anything major here. So, oh, I forgot to get the coffee. For God's sake. So we get an instant boost of stamina to 25%. It gives you energy, keeps you... It says keeps your stamina up. 300% fist melee damage, 50% stamina gain. Gain stamina, bravado, and stunt immunity all in one bottle of this tasty homebrewed beer, just like Grandpa used to make. Well, let's try it with let's get a couple of torches there. So let's try. Let me just I just want to backfill that wall like that. So let's have a glug of coffee. Let's use the coffee. I think it's giving me the coffee buff for 1 minute. Is that actually helping my stamina regen? Is it actually helping in any way, shape or form? Is it really making any difference? Maybe. Sorry, what was that, Pixie? It would be nice if they made the zombies on Horde Night to Horde Night more exciting. I'm not sure what you mean, Pixie. What do you mean, mate? It is dampy. The bags on the ground are the arrows. So if you pish a pincushion a zombie, that is actually making quite a difference, that coffee, you know. Yeah, if you shove like 5 arrows into a zombie and then just watch the zombie, if you like, decompose into nothing, you'll get 5 little, if you like, sacks, which is your 5 arrows. But the zombies can also drop satchels or rucksacks, and that has proper loot in it, but it's a very slim chance of getting any loot. Inventory is smaller, yeah. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. You actually only start with row 1 and 2. I've unlocked tier 3 or 3rd row using skills. Ah, right. Cheers. Cheers for that whisper, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, we never do that. We play completely 100% as everyone else gets to. But cheers for the whisper. Cheers for the whisper, me old mucker. Yeah, we're a bit of a glutton for punishment on that one. Yeah, we did, McGlashan. Yeah, we said. Well, to be honest, mate, if spiders had been the way they were originally, I would have taken them out. In fact, I probably would have thought about doing it already. To be honest, the old implementation of spiders, like I said, they were just more a hassle than anything fun. But yeah, the new ones are just monstrous, mate. Monstrous. Yeah, well, it's the new Unity engine. So this is 2018.2, I think, is the version they're using. So yeah, I mean the lighting, you know, the lighting's really nice, especially indoors. I'm still not convinced ambient occlusion is either even turned on or it's very, very subtle at best. But the one thing I do miss a little bit is the... Yeah, let's try a beer then. Let's try a beer. How long is that? Oh, it's only 30 seconds. Oh my god. I feel groovy, but my eyes have gone all funny. Oh god, it's all shift. Oh god, I don't like that. Oh Jesus balls. Oh, that's proper weird. It's always like it's like it's all like shifting around me. Oh god, that's weird. That's what happened if I spent the weekend in the cabin with chicks. Look, I'd be like that after a couple of glasses of whiskey. But yeah, I mean, the game looks better. Although I'm gonna be honest, I honestly feel by the time I'd got all the extras that I was running with an Alpha 16, and especially with the advent of the wonderful HDHQ mod pack, I actually had Alpha 16 looking pretty damn sexy, mate. The only difference, the only problem I've got with this current game is the distance. Obviously, got to bear in mind we can now see distant LODs for trees, for example, which we couldn't before, and it's like there's a real strange or almost opaqueness to the distance everything. And I can't put my finger on it. I don't think there's going to be a way to fix it through reshade either. You know, whether or not that gets changed, I don't know. But you know, the majority of the textures have had a really nice solid upgrade. Obviously, we've got the new lighting system. We've also got new light sources. So we've seen some table lamps and some flashlights propped up on tables, which is really nice in the POIs. Adds a real nice ambience to them. Yeah, you know, if this is the beginning and not the end of the graphical overhaul, yeah, I reckon they could do some pretty damn swanky stuff. I mean, at times it looks great. You know, I mean, you know, those shadows are pretty nice, aren't they? Actually, look, that reminds me of a TIE fighter or something. That is where we completed a quest. So if you go to the traders now, so if you find a Joel or one of the white, what are they? The White River Settlement traders, whatever they're called. You not only can access their inventories and buy things off them as we used to, but they'll also give you quests. So if you see on the top right, it actually says return to trader. So if I go back to him, I will hand in the quest, which was one to go and basically recover some White River supplies, which were hidden. They are actually supplies. They are actually in a POI. So it tells you where to go. You have to infiltrate the POI, and you have to find the supplies. And they could be hidden. They're not just sitting in a box or in a cupboard. They could be hidden behind a painting or a wall panel or in a ventilation shaft. And then I take it back and I get, obviously I've got the experience for completing the quest because I've had to kill some zombies. But I'll also get an experience boost for completing the quest when I hand it in. And I'll also get a reward. So the trader will give me a reward for completing the quest. Now it could be a sledgehammer, it could be a schematic, it could be a kiss. I mean, who knows? But you can also add points into... And I wonder what that's under. Did we ever figure out what that was under? Perception? There's something that... Lucky Looter? No. Salvage operations? No. There's a skill that gives you additional... That's a nice, that's another nice one, isn't it? There you go, the Daring Adventurer. So you can actually invest points in this. Look, 2 additional choices, 3 additional choices, extra dukes, and you can now choose 2 quest items. Ah, right, actually I did misread this. So the early ones I only get additional choices. Well, I actually misread that. I thought you got 2. Well, that's actually a shame, actually. But that's only because I'd misread it first, but yeah. It's because I had a drink, Armstrong. I was, I'd had a bottle of beer, which had made the game go all blurry. How do you recover hit points? So, hit points are easy. Hit points are really easy because the very first thing you're gonna want to get some skill points in quite early on is going to be healing factor. So pop that in there. You get a passive 1 hit point every 30 seconds. So easy peasy. As you can see, I'm actually maxed out 118 out of 120. So what I want to do is take a bandage. If you read... pro tip to everybody. You know nothing when you start Alpha 17. Don't assume you know what a bandage does, because you don't anymore. Everything's changed. So if you actually go into the stats and things for all of these, you can actually see what's going to happen. So it's actually going to increase my max health by 10. So my current max health is 118 out of 120. If I have this, it will take me back up to 120. Well, pop it back up, and then I'm going to have to say take some paracetamols to take it up further. It's the same way that the stamina is going to work. So I'm 86 out of 120. And if I eat, so let's take a potato, look, max stamina 4. If I eat that, it's going to go up to 90. And obviously, if I let that drop down, it's also then taken into account my hydration. Now, if my hydration lowers, the rate with which my stamina regenerates after swinging, so if you have a look at this, look, so every swing, it's dropping down. Now, if I keep my thirst, so if I keep myself hydrated, the rate at which that regenerates is going to be better than if I'm dehydrated. So everything all kind of ties into one another now. It's actually really complicated, but also very easy to get your head around the system. It's very, very clever. I was heartbroken when they said they were going to get rid of wellness. The amount of times I've spoken to people about this game, and one of the first things I always talk about is how wonderful they implemented the death penalty. And when I heard wellness was going, I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. That's taking away a big feature of the game. But as it turned out, they've come up with an even better system, in my opinion. You like this game because you can build anywhere. You can, pretty much. Yeah. It's, whether or not those bases are going to be any good anymore, of course, is a completely different, completely different matter. So to answer your question, Niminally, is say you've been injured quite badly. Use a bandage and then use a paracetamol. So if I show you the difference between them. So bandage, max health 10, health 0. But paracetamol is health 40. So the bandage is going to top me back up to increase my max. The painkillers will actually increase my health. So in the order, bandage, then a paracetamol. Bandage, then a paracetamol. You will be okay. Will be fan-dabba-doozy, mate. And obviously, as you can see, my stamina is now down to 87. I ate something like a hobo stew with max stamina there, which isn't wasting too much, so let's do it. And my maximum stamina is reducing all the time because I'm mining. So the more active I am, the faster my overall, if you like, cap on stamina is reducing. Now, when this hits 120 or thereabouts, if I was to stand here and just drink my coffee for 6 hours, I will stay on 120 stamina, 118 health. It will never drop, or at least I don't think it will. So that'll cap out at 120 now. So I'm back to my max. My max is predetermined, obviously, by skill. So if I come into my fortitude, if I want to put another point in fortitude, which will be this one, that will go up to 130. If I want to increase my stamina, which I'm going to assume that is... No, that's that one, isn't it? How do you increase your stamina? Ability. And yeah, if I pop another point in that, it will take me to 130 stamina. I must admit, I'm seriously starting to think about putting some bloody points in there. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do it. There you go. So I'm up to 130 stamina now. It's very clever. It's very, very, very well done. You know, there's going to be some people that are really going to, like, as always, bitch and moan about it. But I like it. I like it. Does your game stutter or lock up every so often? It does, Dazman. No, it doesn't lock up, but what I get is I get like a half second where it just freezes. And in fact, it's got nothing to do with chunks loading, or it doesn't appear to, unless there's lots of other reasons that it's, you know, all adding to each other. But if I was to sit here like this and just stare at that animation on that torch, every now and again, you'll just see the game freeze and then carry on. It's not a frame drop. It doesn't go like from 60 down to 30 or 60 down to 45. The game just literally just stops. It completely holds, hitches, and then carries on. I don't know what it is, mate. Someone reckoned it was one of these Windows services that runs in the background. I did look into that. I don't think that's affecting me. Oh, shit. Did I just scrap that? Oops. The wood texture is really nice. Yeah, it is. The wooden frames are looking good. Wood texture's nice. Got some nice detail with the nails and the grain of the wood. How have all the hordes been? Hordes, you gotta completely rethink hordes. Hordes will completely destroy you now. They essentially will destroy POIs. There's no just sitting on the roof of the POI and sitting there and go and get yourself a nice cup of coffee and coming back and everything's okay. They will destroy POIs. I'm quite lucky that I found one. The Lathan hardware stores are reasonably durable. I can upgrade them through to cobblestone. I think they start as flagstone. And they seem to be holding up well. You say so far. But I've now started getting zombie policemen. So I think the next horde I'm going to die horribly. Yeah, I must admit, the groaning of the mining is something that everybody's mentioned. That they really could do with getting rid of the power swing groan with mining tools. It's not adding anything to the game, is it? Yes, exactly, yes, DK. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So tips, don't be active in the game. Yeah, basically the best way to survive this is just sit really still, really quiet, and never do anything. God damn it, Pixie, you broke the game, darling. What am I saving your points for? Some? I am a little bit Epical J, yeah, because, for example, it's really easy to make mistakes at the moment. So, for example, I decided to go and make a load of seeds, or thought I was going to make a load of seeds. Let's just take any seed. I didn't realise you need 5 of a plant to make a seed. So straight away, that's pretty hefty, right? So we thought, well, okay, we're all right. Let's go and start the farm, blah, 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 blah. I then realised I actually needed a point in intellects. Let me find it. Is it intellect? No, sorry, it's not intellect. It's in fortitudes, living off the land, even to make seeds. So I'm trying to keep a little buffer in here. And a really good example as well. Say I wanted to go to harvest level 3. You can see I need fortitude level 5. So to get this point, it's not going to cost me 1 point. It's going to cost me 3 points because I need to put 2 points in fortitude and then 1 point in living off the land. So this 13 points sounds like a lot. Trust me, it isn't. As you start getting to those higher tiers, they start getting exponentially more expensive. So although it looks like I'm hoarding a load of points, it's like, why doesn't he spend them? Actually, there's a reason I'm not spending them this time around. And it's not just because I don't want to make the game easy. For those of you that know me, I quite often finish a game with hundreds of skill points left over. Just because otherwise my character was just too powerful in Alpha 16. I might as well just close my eyes to play it. That is not the case in this one. I don't know when I'm going to suddenly... I mean, for example, I'm going to have to invest some points in... where is it? Advanced Engineering. Just to get the workbench. So when I unlock the workbench, the table saw, the crossbow, the mining helmet and that, what else am I going to have to get? You know, it might be really hard to get base electrical components, so I might have to put something into, I don't know, so some sort of harvesting skill in order to get electrical parts like salvage operations. Look, you know, because I don't know the game yet, and because I don't want to just go and read up on how it all works, I want to experience it as a new player for all intents and purposes. I'm just keeping a few points, you know, for the time being. You're right, young kid, you just bought a new PC to enjoy 7 days a lot. Tomorrow is D-Day. What did you get, mate? What specs have you gone for, bro? Have you gone for a supercomputer, bro? It happens to you. I almost walked off a building because of it. Yeah, I'm very wary on Horde nights, Dazman, because I tend to spend them upon a walkway that I've built. And yes, I very nearly got caught short with that one myself, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing it. Could the freezes be the garbage collection? I don't know, because you'd have thought that was the whole point. The garbage collection used to be the issue in Unity. That's why so many Unity games used to have micro stutter. There's a big difference between micro stutter, which is what we used to have, and this full-on hitch. Now, unless someone tells me they're not getting it, and can actually prove they're not getting it, because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people say that they haven't got things or don't do things, or they're running at 60 frames per second. And then they put out a YouTube video because someone says, well, let's prove it then. And it turns out that is the case. But everyone that's been in chat said they're getting the same thing so far. So there's got to be something. There's got to be something causing it. Who knows? It could be the game. It could be a Windows service. It could be something to do with NVIDIA drivers. I don't know. I don't know how many people have got Radeon cards that can help out. Who knows, mate? Who knows? But it is the only real letdown. I mean, the frame rate can drop sometimes in the POIs, as we'd expect. Not expecting that to be miraculously cured. But that hitching is definitely frustrating. Can you make an auger now, or do you need to find the parts? Well, I found a chainsaw. So I'm going to assume the auger is the same. Because you can't make weapons. So I'm going to assume you can't. Well, no, you can. You can make an auger. There you go. And you can presumably therefore make a chainsaw. I'm surprised, actually. Yep. Bicycle handlebars, small engine, full steel, mechanical parts. So there you go. You can. Answers that question, Dully. You've gone for an i7 1070 Ti, 16GB of RAM, a huge step forward in your gaming life. Hey, good luck, mate. I hope it's all singing and dancing for you tomorrow, mate. You'll have to pop back in and let us know you're getting on, young kid, if you're around. Good luck with it. The auger's level 100, is it, to actually make it? Wow. Is that a skill, is it? Where's that going to be? That's going to be intelligence, advanced engineering. Right. Well, do you know what skill it's under? Oh yeah, sorry. Craft SMG turrets, chainsaws, and augers, which is indeed intellect level 10, and intellect level 10, as you say, is level 100. Wow. Is that because someone was in chat yesterday saying that the player cat was level 300. I was like, really? I always thought it was 100. You're right, Darth Ripley. You want to murder your CPUs? Just do it, mate. Just do it. Just don't tell anyone I told you to do it, alright? Just go for it, mate. Throw ketchup at them. Viciously. With an evil glint in your eye, mate. Is it that bad, Darth? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Cosmic, and that's literally what I've just been saying. But apparently the garbage collection was something they've actually... I'm sure Joel even mentioned it, didn't he? The garbage collection which plagues the Unity game. That's what I'm saying. It's different to what we used to have, which we know was garbage collection issues. Who knows, mate? I'm guessing as much as everyone else is. But from what I understood, the garbage collection issues, which has been resolved in many Unity games, but the developers have to fix it themselves rather than the engine just having a built-in resolution to it. It has been fixed. It never was in 7 days. From what I understand, with the rollout to 2018.2, which is the version they're using, I think, they fixed that. This is very different to the micro stutter we get in Unity games. This is full-blown hitch. Like a full 1 second stop. Not that little stumble trickle that you used to get as the game was sort of like purging stuff from memory. I don't know, mate. Maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is, and it's still not resolved. I don't know. I've got no idea, mate. I just hope it gets fixed. That's all I can say. Hello, Neo Sign. Is this a rerun? Yes, it is. That's going to fry your brain, innit, mate? We recorded this 30,000 bazillion times in several parallel universes just to make sure we got the right one when you joined, mate. Mind freaking blown, right? What are we building? I'm literally just trying to get some resources, mate. I just need somewhere safe to put all my loot. So I've got to the game stage now where I'm starting to get police zombies sniffing around my main build. And I'm absolutely terrified. If they knock my roof out, which is where all my storage boxes and the respawn point are, I'm going to lose everything. So I thought we're going to try and make somewhere that's at least a little bit safer down here. Maybe it is then Cosmic Man. I mean, like I said, I've played plenty of Unity games and it doesn't feel the same to me. It feels much more like a full-on blown freeze, whereas I always felt the Garbage Collection was more of a, what I used to describe as a micro stutter, where it felt like the game went skippy for a couple of seconds. This literally is the game just like stops. But yeah, like you said, it could be exactly that, mate. And maybe it's just still not been resolved. All I know is if anyone comes up with a solution for it or anything, just please shout out. Let's get the word out there. Because it could be bleeding anything, couldn't it? Let's hope it isn't the game. Who knows? Who knows? When you think 7 Days used to look like Minecraft. Well, the earliest I played it was Alpha 5. And it was not a pretty game, mate. It was not a pretty game. It was a terrible game. It was an absolute terrible game. But there was something about it, and I always said that. You know, it might have been a terrible game. We've all played bad games. We've all watched bad films. But sometimes things are so bad that there's something quite endearing about it. With 7 Days, it was the crossbow for me. I kind of loved the... I don't know, there was something nice about shooting zombies in the face with a crossbow and having this beautiful, huge open world that I could run around in with other people. And it was a lot of fun, mate. I always saw a bright future for the game, but I never thought I'd see a game go through so many different changes. I mean, normally not a lot happens. You know, a game when it pops out of early access, it stays fairly similar. I mean, you've got to give credit to the Fun Pimps. They've never, ever hid behind ripping out entire gameplay systems and starting again, have they? I mean, you know, a lot of developers would say, well, look, we've invested all these hours into getting this working. I'm not just tearing it out and coming up with another solution for it. You can piss off. They've never shied away from that, and you know, you got to respect that, I think. They want to make the game they want to make, and if it means just having a mechanic in there just to get them through an alpha while they test it and play about with it and see where they want to go with it, that's what they do, don't they? I can't help but feel this Alpha 17 is very much them embracing the modding community, though. I mean, everything I'm hearing from the modders is very positive, you know, that they can see a bright future for their mods. Whether or not it's because it's making them easier to do, I don't know. Whether it's because they've got some performance elements that they can overcome, I don't know. But, you know, so some of the modders are already out there. You know, coming up with ideas and tweaks and changes. I know Subquake of Undead Legacy, he's already deeply ensconced in his UI overhaul, which a lot of people really do love. Yeah, it's not even been out a week yet, has it? I could imagine, Darth, yeah. Mad panic, last minute panic buying food for Thanksgiving, right? You started on Alpha 15, you're hooked. Thanks. Was it Serenity that you first started watching, was it? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you find a game that's gonna be played for a little while. How we've got 4 there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I'm gonna get back 1 more, guys. Might as well do it properly. Make sure we don't get overburdened. Is there still sand around mineral deposits underground? What do you mean? Is there still... Yes, there is. Sand and gravel. Sand and stone gravel, as we call it, then yes. Yes, there is. Because I had a disastrous cave-in a couple of days ago, mate, which actually killed me. But what there isn't is you no longer get clay deposits. Clay is now what you get when you dig what would have been soil. So you now get something called, I don't think I've got any. You now get something called clay soil. So clay has become soil, and soil has become clay. They're a combined resource now. This is a lot of digging. It is. Like I said, I'm just trying to build a safe place to put all our stuff, mate. Otherwise, I lose everything. That's why we've popped back on this stream today, just to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite happy with that. So if I now go across this back wall, it should be okay. I've done it though, Pixie. I've done it sometimes. Boxing Day. In fact, we didn't have any. I think it was the year before last. We hadn't even got meat on Boxing Day, mate. I ended up in Marks and Spencer's in the city centre. Can you imagine the price of a joint of lamb in Marks and Spencer's on Boxing Day? Even the woman at the counter when I handed it over just gave me that look like, you boffed it, didn't you? I did, yeah. Oh, it's terrible, mate. It was like the entire city centre was full of men as well. There wasn't a woman in sight, mate. It was just blokes that had forgotten to buy presents. Something very flawed in the male psyche, I think, when it comes to Christmas. I'll leave it till next week. Next week is Christmas, you know. Serenity taught you how to play. Oh, well, that's kind of cool, mate. That's cool, mate. So do you play with him on PlayStation 4, do you? There is a known issue with the Chrome browser causing stutters in all applications. Yes, I know. It's a freaking nightmare, mate. Yeah. I have Windows. This is the gaming rig, so I never, ever have... In fact, I don't even use Chrome now. I use... What's the... Chrome is like the... If you like, the more stable branch, isn't it? What's the unstable? The test branch of Chrome? It's got a slightly different icon. What's it called? Do you know? Because I was having a horrendous stutter on playback on all my on YouTube, on Twitch. It was like stuttering all the bleeding time, mate. And then I found a fix for that, which partially resolved it. And then I found that if I used, what's it called? Chrome. Instead of like the blue, the yellow, and the red or whatever it is, it's like a white icon. Is it Canary? Is it Canary? Yeah, whatever it's called anyway. Whatever that more experimental branch is. And honestly, I find it brilliant. I'm loving it. So much smoother. But no, I mean, to answer your question, I don't even have... Literally, all the gaming rig has running on it is basically any monitoring software that I might be using, which is right here today, I've not been using any. And Steam, basically, that's it. The first day you came here, I clipped a moment where someone got chewed out by a bear inside of a house. That would have been Mojo, mate. The great bear attack when Mojo was mauled and I died laughing. Because he was actually trying to get me killed and the bear decided to eat him instead. You wear body armor and shoot them with rotten apples, you see? It's not all doom and gloom at your workplace, is it, Darth? Yeah, is that become more prevalent than Irish? Is that stutter actually something that's... Because I was driving me mad, mate. I actually... You know what I did? I nearly bought a new capture card because I thought I got a stutter on the stream. And it turned out not to be. It's because everything I played the stream back on, because I used Chrome, it was actually the playback that had the stutter, not the actual stream. It was driving me insane, mate. I nearly ditched my Elgato HD60 because of that. As it turned out, I ditched it for another reason. It turned out there was actually a micro stutter that I was getting, and also I was having to play about with my offset for audio, which I should never have to have done. I still think I had a faulty card rather than it being something that was prevalent within that particular set, piece of hardware. But I was getting audio and video decent unless I actually did some offsets at my end. I managed to get it perfect. No one here would ever have known, but ever so weird, especially since I'm not using the webcam, you see. So. No, I don't use Firefox. No, I used to use Firefox. So I went full Chrome a few years back. I just never really looked back, to be honest. But, I won't hesitate to change if there's a problem, which there was for a while. Like I said, with that stuttering. Right, this is my crafting area. More or less. 5 by 5. So, we're going to take all of that out. Then we'll knock back one more. This is obviously not going to be sturdy or safe or anything like that, but it's better than what we've got. What's that, blind? You have it so... What's that, mate? You're right, Iron her. You have it so I can correct it. Sorry, what's that, blind? Wrong window, lol. Oh. so glad you're still streaming right now. You're right, Octoberly. Yeah, it's been a long one, mate. It's been a long one. We started about 8 o'clock this morning, so yeah, I'm enjoying the game, mate. You know, if you're enjoying something, why not, right? I'll catch a late train. We'll still get all the work done, hopefully. Why not? We'll be back. I'm going to be running a bit late tomorrow as well. I won't be able to get on the stream until about 11 o'clock, unfortunately. So it'll make up for a bit of lost time there, no doubt. Might do a similar thing tomorrow if this works out alright. I'll see how the trains run. The experimental branch of chrome is called used chrome. There's 4 different variants of chrome, you know, blind. Which I didn't know until fairly recently. In fact, is it 3 or is it 4? 4, I think. Oh, you think you'll still play Alpha 16? Hello, October. See, to me, Alpha 16 is going to be the haven for builders. Unless they change, obviously. I mean, my argument would be if you want to build and you want to build faster, you can increase the harvest rates, can't you? Either in the XML or give yourself some sort of like super tools or something. I just had a whisper earlier, actually, which can't find now. Which actually suggested that there was another way to do it through the console command, actually. Let's see it. I'll dig it out. What's that? You can do your run on the way to the train, Grub. Because you always miss them. I could, couldn't I? I could do all in one. Bit of cardio, chase for... Oh, you know what'll happen? I'll probably fall over and land in front of it, Pixie. You could go horribly wrong, that idea, mate. Not so sure that's the brightest idea I've ever heard, really. What are you trying to do, Pixie? Kill me? I think everyone's enjoying it, October. I did have a sneak peek at the forums just as I was starting the stream up again, second time today. God almighty, people don't all fucking moan about stuff, don't they? Oh, God. This is why Alpha 17 is shit, mate. God. It's not even been out a week yet, you know. It's like, God, like, give everyone a chance. Oh, there was that stutter look. See it? It's just like the whole thing just like goes... Weird. Really weird. It's like I say, you don't even need to be doing anything. You don't even need to be crossing a chunk. It could mean we're just about to be invaded with a bazillion zombies up top, though, so I should probably go and check that out. You're right, Trump, bonjour, monsieur. Yes. Alpha 16. Well, let's be honest, right? Alpha 16 was easy mode. It really was. I mean, Alpha 16. You could pretty much play Alpha 16 with your bleeding eyes closed once you knew what you were doing, couldn't you? There wasn't a lot that was going to cause you any major distress in Alpha 16, to be fair. We might not all agree on that, but I think for those of us that put a lot of time into it, the reason I think that there was such a prolific... That was that stutter. Oh shit, could be wolves. I think we've had a wandering wolf horde. Oh no! That was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? It was wolves, look. I'm actually really surprised I survived that. You couldn't make it up, could you? You really couldn't make it up. You got the most secure base I've ever had in the game so far, and then promptly fall off it into my own spice. Oh, you've got no idea how fast I was spamming that jump button as I fell then. It's a lot further than it looks. I was like click, 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 click. I could definitely see one more wolf as well. So getting some nice meats. We're getting the bones. Lovely jubbly. I won't say no to none of that, matey. Let's just pop that down there. I'm really surprised I didn't die then. Actually would have... I was expecting a death. I will take it. Come on, give me the... So I'm a bit good. What's that noise? What's that? What's that? Definitely saw another wolf somewhere. Where did I see him? Jump back up and have a quick check. Definitely saw it because that's how I knew there were wolves out there. Well, he's not there anymore, is he? So let's leave him. Oh, so as you can see, my health is now down. So here's a good example that we can show you what we were on about earlier. Let's throw the 66 meat. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, that's amazing. So yeah, my health is down. So I've got this grey area now. So if I take a bandage and use a bandage, you'll see the grey area now removes the black area. Yep, pretty much all gone. So if I now take the paracetamol, boom, up to 120. So if that helps at all, that's how you get your health back. We've got quite a lot of cobblestone here, haven't we? We've actually got quite a lot of iron as well. Should we go and pop it into the forge? Now, don't forget, you see I've got this icon here as well now. So again, for those of you that don't know, so I'm basically thirsty. So come in here, chat, water 43%. This means that every time I lose some stamina just from running around, hitting a rock, drawing even drawing the crossbow, look, or the bow, sorry. I am now thirsty, which means that regeneration rate is now reduced. And it can get a lot worse, and it can get a lot worse very, very quick. So if you're low, you'll see the icon. Make sure you get yourself hydrated again. That's not the landing pad. It was a bit close, that, wasn't it? Bloody knobber. Jay died yesterday by hitting off the spike just once, took all his health. Yeah, well. I'm gonna be honest, mate. I was expecting a very hideous death there. Really was. I don't seem to be getting my hydration goes up incredibly slowly. Let's take a potato. They can go back in. That can all come with me. Right, let's go and just fill up the forge. So I've also got this, which is the painkillers. Stuns will affect you less now. I reckon that wolf's over, eh? But we might as well risk it for a biscuit. Oh god, is that in there? Oh, Jesus, he's right there, look, the knobber. Nice shot. That means there's only 4 wolves that we can account for. I'd be guessing there's 5 personally. Yeah, that's right. I mean, even charred meat is 5 meat now. I think isn't meat stew something like 10 meat? I can't remember now. I think it's 10 meat, but it's only 2 potatoes and 2 corn in it. Let's have a quick check on meat stew. I'm sure it's 10-2-2-1, isn't it? 1 bottle. Meat stew. Yeah, it is. It's 10 meat, 2 corn, 2 potatoes, and 1 bottle. Crazy, man. Crazy. We will keep you running for approximately 20 minutes. We'll throw that in there, split it in half, turn it on. We'll go for iron arrowheads. How many can I make? 3. I've got no clay. Shitballs. You've got to be kidding me, mate. You've got to be having a laugh. Getting misty. I thought I could see a wolf. Any idea on how to get cans of acid? No idea at all, mate. In fact, someone was in chat earlier saying that they'd got, I think they've got some sort of a glitch where in order to make a bedroll, they needed 10 cans of acid. And I was like, I don't even know you get acid, mate. I ain't got a clue, bro. No freaking idea whatsoever, mate. Complete bamalama ding dong on that one, bro. No idea. So what's my hydration? 99%. Just I think I sometimes spam too much, but it's a good job we checked out, though, isn't it? It's got a load of meat for Zippo Nada Nout. So you found some acid on some gas station cabinets. So is it just like a lootable, the same way I'd open a cupboard and get a jar out of it? Same as that? Not from, you also found a stack of 3 acid in a working stiff box. So it's just loot then? I know, Mass, I don't do it, dude. I just don't like it. It's just the way I play, Mass. To me, it's ridiculous putting... It just makes no sense to me. A log is a log, and that's what I used to burn, mate. You know, I'm aware of it. By all means, you know, pro tip, feel free to use it. It's just completely illogical to me that this big-ass frame that I'm gonna piss about, bashing nails into, and then put it in a bloody fire. You know, a log's a log, right? I just don't worry about such things, dude. I kind of role play a little bit in my head, mate. There's quite a lot of things that I don't do. I never used to use spikes, to be honest. I never used to use anything above cobblestone either at one point. But the times have changed. It's bleeding hard, this is. Bloody hell, Miss Group. I think you have got all the things. I swear you're playing some sort of special edition, mate. Let me see if do I still need to go further back? Oh, I've gone too far back. God damn it, dude. You bloody knob. I missed how you regenerate health. Could you say again? Bandages, basically. So to start with, you see you've got your primary colour, which is blue or red. You've then got grey, and then you then got black. So the grey is representative of your current max. The black, if you get all the way up there, is representative of your overall absolute max you can get. So I've currently got a max health of stamina of 130, which is the black bar. So it's the blue plus the black makes 130. But I've only actually got 113. So let's just pretend that was health, and I've got 113 out of 130 health. In order to get rid of the black bar, I would need to take a bandage. And then I would still be on 113 out of 130, but it would be a grey area. To remove the grey area for health, I need to use, say, something that's actually going to give me some health, not my max health. So if you use a bandage and then use a paracetamol, you'll top yourself up. The way it works with stamina is you use food. So you see the black bar there? I'm on 113 out of 130. So if I use some food, that's essentially raising that up. And now if I start whacking the wall, I'll start seeing the grey area now. And in theory, if I wanted to boost that grey area up, I could actually use something that's going to give me a bit of stamina, like a golden rod drink. But it's not as simple as that, because you can't drink it indefinitely, and of course it only gives you about 25% stamina back anyway, so at low levels it's virtually negligible. You're having a very nice playthrough, aren't you, Miss Group? I think Miss Group's had a chainsaw, an auger, sniper rifles, bicycles, cars, jet copters, skis. Or I might be exaggerating a little bit. I think Miss Group found a trader that actually had like a workbench, working forge, working workbench, working cement mixer, you know, working toaster, working cake machine, working free beer counter. Unbelievable. God, that noise is getting worse, isn't it? I'm so tuned into that grunting now. It's like I can't avoid it. It's like it's plaguing my auditory senses. Why did my version go back from A17 back to Alpha 16.4? Did you opt out of the betas, mate? She didn't have a kitchen sink. Miss Grip don't piss about with kitchen sinks, mate. Miss Grip has a dishwasher, bro. Alright? She ain't no amateur, mate. I don't know, mate. Did you sure you've not clicked something, Vampire? Definitely shouldn't have done that, dude. Right, let's just make sure we're looking okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let's just bang this out and then we're done then, I think. Oh no! You're kidding me. Oh, I've got no iron just to finish off that little bit. Are you kidding me, mate? You're kidding me. Haha! Kill. Yeah, that's alright, Red Botsky. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, if you start seeing black bars, it means you're hungry. Yeah, I like that. There you go. One storage room. I am, however, going to make it out of flagstone, just because I've got some surplus. So let's just take all this out now. We know we've got it all. When's oh, what's it called? Just Cause 4 come out. That's fairly soon, right? That'd be quite interesting to see a little bit of Just Cause. I like my Just Cause games. I think if this hadn't come out, I probably would have treated myself to it, actually. We need to go and finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey as well. I think I'll move the cooking station down here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, geezer. So bloody knobber. Good point, actually. I'm quite looking forward to having a look at all the clothes, Miss Nordic. When I've actually got a chance to get some inventory management done, all being well. Yeah, I'm quite interested to see what I have got. What sort of you're gonna need to put together some suits, I think, aren't you? Be nice, be a nice element of the car in a way. Being able to have like some different loadouts. Couple of vehicles. You could have like one car for your snow travel and one for your desert travel. All pimped out at endgame. That'd be awesome. I think I'm just going to finish this off here as well. Why not? We've come this far. I know, McGlashan. I am aware of that. I just thought I'd... You see, you just ruined the joke now, McGlashan, didn't you? Just completely ruined the joke now. Unbelievable. Bloody amateur. Drinking the water does give you that quick rapid boost up, but it's not like you can actually just keep chugging it. Even the coffee was so short-lived, wasn't it? I mean, maybe if the coffee was... What was the coffee? 1 minute, I think. I mean, that's nothing, is it? 1 minute. That's crazy, mate. Definitely helped though on stamina regen. I'm convinced of it. Did I actually bring any more coffee with me? No. What? A clip of the spider zombie has 1,281 views. Well, thanks for that. Yes, my greatest achievement in life was very nearly having a fucking heart attack on stream, mate. Oh, dear. Does the Jeep come with heating and aircon? I don't think so, because it's not enclosed, is it? No. Apparently they have fixed the passenger positioning or whatever it is. So you actually can now have a passenger, because I think there was a little bit of fear within the community. I think, was it Fatal? The dev Fatal? I think he was working on it to get that sorted, wasn't he? That was so crazy earlier. That's part of the reason for this evening stream, actually. I wanted to get this done so that tomorrow we can actually see if we can have a little bit of a play about with some of those POIs, because that was just absolutely freaking insane. I still don't know how I'm going to take on whites. I feel like whites have unleashed the beast way too early for me. A feral white is... I mean, if it wasn't for his erratic behaviour on that roof, I don't know how we'd have killed him. If you find a mechanical tool, what do you mean by a mechanical tool? You're talking about like a chainsaw or something? You can repair, as long as you've got repair kits, because I found a level 2 chainsaw really early on in one of the Lathan hardware stores, mate. So, I can tell you for a fact that that thing has been an absolute lifesaver, mate. An absolute lifesaver. It really has. Right, there you go. There's one storage room. Ding, dang, bleeding, do. I'm going to do the 4 as well. Fuck it. Grim on Twitch files. What? Is that those people on YouTube that do all the highlights? That's terrible, that is, mate. I've seen some funny one of those with some strange occurrings on. It's amazing what happens when you put a camera in front of someone, isn't it? So if you find an auger, you're set. As far as I know, mate. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been repairing that chainsaw. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've not unlocked anything. I certainly haven't unlocked level 100 in fabrication of them. So yeah. You're right. Ice, how you doing, bro? How far am I? Underground. I am at +3, which is the new bedrock. So I always build one above bedrock just so I can put a floor in. So +4 is my actual position, but bedrock is +3, look. So no more -47 and all that shenanigans. +3 is bedrock. So I suppose another slight change. Doesn't feel like we're doing too bad actually on mining. I feel like I'm actually getting somewhere. Ice! How you doing, mate? How's things? Nice to see you, bro. Mining is a nightmare, Ice. Mining is an absolute living hell right now, bro. You got a great Horde night idea. Spill the beans, bro. Does it involve stripping naked and running around with wooden clubs like last time, mate? Or do you mean an actual plan? How safe are you from burning them down? I'm not at all, mate. I'm not safe at all. The only thing I'm hoping is that there's a fundamental difference between zombies' abilities to detect you now, outside of Horde Night, and Horde Night. I think, while I'm down here, I think they won't know I'm here. I hope. Because if they do, I'm screwed, and they're going to dig down here. But on Horde Night, they will just dig to you, dude. And I mean, they will dig at a right old rate of knots. So if I was to stay here on day 42, this place would just be demolished, mate. They would be on me in seconds. I'm just kind of hoping that day to day, I can use this as a storage and basic crafting cooking room. Without bringing too, you know, without increasing that heat map too much. So, basically, I think you'll be okay with some basic storage. You're not going to be safe on Horde Night. Tunnel Horde Night without the mining helmet. We let them dig down and we run around and kill them. Well, I've got some ideas myself. Remember the Spire Ice? Remember one of the biggest problems we've had on Horde Night is actually getting zombies to track to us. Well, now we know zombies will dig down, don't we? I think we can use that to our advantage. But it's going to take me so long to get to that point without cheating. You know me, I'm never going to cheat, so... But yeah! You know, I think the possibilities are endless, aren't they? The Tunnel of Nightmare, yes. I like it, bro. Is that what it is, Robotsky? So they've essentially taken down all that dead, deep I suppose, terrain, the terrain blocks, and just essentially enabled it to create a larger map. Is that so it's still tracking the same amount of blocks that they've sort of just squashed the vertical height of the server down. Is that what you're saying? Well, I'm sort of choosing it, Ice. I'm working on the principle that if you can keep a zombie moving, the zombie can't be hitting a block. So what I've got is I've got 3 points of interest, and all I'm doing is slowly on Horde Night, just meandering around all 3. So by the time they've gone from the previous POI to the one that I'm at, I'm then moving on to the next one, and just trying to keep the buggers busy, so that they're not actually smashing support blocks or anything. Gonna give the mosh pit a go, but we're gonna have to dig the mosh pit deeper because we know they can jump so much higher. How that works out for us is anyone's guess. I genuinely don't know, really. What's that, Johnny? If there's a hole in the ground, would they just all fall in that hole or still dig into the dirt to get to you? Well, if I was to dig a big shaft up there, I should imagine they'll probably just I don't know, do they just jump? The thing is, if they fall now, they only take maximum, they always have 30% damage left, don't they? Or hit points. Or is it the other way around? They only take up to 30% hit point damage. I can't remember. They either land and have 70% hit points left, or they land and have 30% of their hit points left. I can't remember which way around it is. So full pits don't work anyway. Full pits into spikes would. But it's how fast you can keep replacing those bloody spikes. So I mean, you've still got that as an option. I mean, there are metal spikes now, aren't there? Metal iron spikes. I don't know how resilient they are. I plan on finding out. I also want to know what they physically look like. So, right, storage then. So what have we got? I mean, I don't need all these, so let's just go for 3, 6. Let's go for 9. I certainly don't need 9 boxes for storage, but we'll future-proof it. It does, Meps, yeah. I'm kind of hoping what they'll do is get rid of that noise for the power strike, for mining tools. It is a little bit overzealous with his grunting, isn't he? We need an S Plus mod for Alpha 17 is what we need. Right, cooking station. In and out. Primary, secondary, tertiary. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 2, 3. Okay, lovely jubbly. Let's go. Only these do add to the heat map, don't they? That's the problem. But we gotta be able to see, right? We gotta be able to see. How the hell am I gonna do this? How the hell am I gonna do this? Let's put my loadout in this box. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna pay a right old price for this if it all goes belly up while I'm doing it, ain't I? Well, let's keep that on us just in case. Just trying to think what we need inventory wise. If I go and grab a steroid, we'll be okay, won't we? Did destroyed stone, yes. Is there something like there? It looks like there's some debris or something there, doesn't it, on that? Can't quite make it out. Okay, so let's take all of this out. And let's see if we can come up with some sort of strategy to craft things. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to have blah, 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 blah. Organics, finished organics. So have we got any organics? Organics. Do a little bit of the old strategy. I think I'm going to have smelting. So smelting. And then we'll have building materials. I'm gonna count that as smelting, just for argument's sake. So that's gonna be finished products. That's gonna be organics. Building will be sand. Technically, smelting. Thinking about it. So if we have bric-a-brac, weapons, tools. So tools, weapons. That should work, shouldn't it? And let's leave that. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get to turrets, but yeah, turrets would be nice. The metal spikes do a lot of damage. The problem would be replacing. Yeah, because it's so much harder to get iron, Robotsky. I mean, one of the things I always used to say how ridiculous iron was in Alpha 16. I mean, I used to literally have to have, like, I mean, if my entire inventory system worked on 6 to 7 boxes, I would have to have 4 extra boxes just to hold all the iron in. Iron was just so easily come by. You've only got to look at a rock and it would just like spit iron at you, mate. But yeah, you're right. It's going to be so much harder now. So much harder now. But you can see why I'm so eager to get my... Should we try jump? Has anyone actually tried hay bales? How'd you deal with spider zombies then? Well, they can only jump... I've gone for they can't jump any higher than 7 blocks. Spider zombies have to jump now. They can't actually clamber. So they can only jump. So if from what I can gather, if you can build something that's 7 blocks high ice, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I'm sure that's that theory crafting is going to bite me on the ass at some point. Is Alpha 17 open to everyone? It is, Gossy. It is, yes. It is. You've just made a crossbow in Alpha 17. There's a bug where if you're aiming and then fire, a ghost bolt reloads into the gun without you doing anything. Oh, it's a bug with all single shot weapons. It will auto reload. It's the same with the bolt action rifle, I think, mate. Yeah, that's actually a known problem, and it's in the patch notes, as in known issues, I think, dude. Just throw all the organics in here for now. We can come and sort it all out with whether it's fixed or finished in a bit. Let's just get it all down here to start with. Oh shit, no, keep those. Always keep that and a bit of healing. Don't care how cocky we are. So finished products will be... Well, actually, do I even need that? I think I'm going to leave that. I might use that for medicinal instead. Medicinal. That shouldn't be in there. Any more medicinal? Steroids, frostbites, recog, whatever the hell that is. No idea. And medicinal. Clay soil shouldn't be in there. That should be in the crafting box, shouldn't it? Yes, let's go. Let's make that a medicinal box. There we go. Lovely jubbly. What did I do with the torches? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's have... Oh, shit. Don't let me forget to get the cooking pot out of the campfire before we smash it. You right, keyboardless? How you doing, bro? What's that? You came from the... You came from the clip on Reddit. Oh, no. It's going viral. You right, Hicksy? How you doing, mate? You can survive on hay bales. Brilliant. You right, Big Gang? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Shortfalls to hay bales haven't been an issue. Lol, don't know much though. Yeah, I'm a bit wary of doing it while I'm busy trying to get all my inventory sorted, to be honest. I thought I'd jump back on, Sal. I thought I'd jump back on. I had so much fun with that POI earlier with that bloody spider zombie, mate. But I felt if I can crack on with this, let's cancel that. We might be able to get some more questing done tomorrow. Oh no, it was just crazy earlier, mate. Honestly, it was the single greatest thing ever. Holy shit! God damn, dude, we're gonna be here for weeks. Just got more bugs with the 1.3 gigabyte update. In what way, Iron? Huh? How you doing anyway, keyboardless? You alright, mate? You're struggling with finding even ground so you can build something, but the damn wolves keep munching on your ass. I have to say, I've actually felt like the terrain is a lot flatter. It reminds me more of how Ravenhurst was, but it's going to be, each seed's going to be different, isn't it? I mean, I mean, let's be honest, right? I've only explored that little area there. That's it. That's as far as I've been, mate. I've been nowhere else. Yeah, it could be mountain ranges and endless water. Once I'm outside of this little bit, for all I know. You've been getting an hour a day. I can only imagine how much you can achieve in an hour a day, mate. I've been streaming it for like 8 to 15 hours a day, and I'm still struggling, bro. As long as you're enjoying it, mate. As long as you're enjoying it. It is. It's wonderful. Wonderful changes. I was saying, you know, lots of people have been really helpful in chat. You know, do this, do that, you know, extra ways. There's a gentleman on Discord yesterday saying, oh, you know, if you want to gain some XP really quick, blah, 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 blah. I'm not really in any hurry to, mate. Honestly, I'm enjoying the relatively slow pace, to be honest. It's kind of nice to be back in the vanilla game, not having to worry about mods and other things to make it a bit trickier. So I think, what did I say? That was going to be tools, that was going to be ammo, and that was going to be bric-a-brac, wasn't it? So I think, I mean, we're going to have to... Technically, that's a tool, isn't it? Oh, shite. Let's put ammo down here. We're actually doing quite well on weapons by the looks of it. Well, obviously, that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. That's come that and that. So I suppose crafting, are we going to include steel in that? I mean, what's the third box going to be? We've got crafting, smelting. So I mean, that's going to be stone, isn't it? Stone can all go in there. Weapons, so that's going to include arrowheads and feathers. And we'll also, I think we'll also include repair kits in there, right? And I think I'm gonna, well, I suppose tools, we do that, drop that down there, throw that in there, that'll do, won't it? Bish bash bosh, mate. Let's go and get some more quickly. It's 9 o'clock. I don't really want to be going up and down after 9. I was having major palpitations after that Neo sign. I tell you, mate, I was not happy with that at all. I could have done with an extended 10-minute break after that. Yes, I've got the mine, huh? I have exactly the same issue, mate. Yes, yes. In fact, my entire base area is surrounded with them. It's one time outside of my... I'm not sure it's got something to do with a land claim block or something, mate. I don't know. But if I get out of the area where my main base is, they will disappear, dude. That's the bric-a-brac box, isn't it? Let's take the rest of those and the rest of those. Do I have... Did I ever get around to making the clothes box? Shit, phone's going. Let me just get this phone call. Sorry about that, folks. It's alright. Are we a phone call? Risking this for a biscuit, because obviously I'm literally the day that we're getting all our inventory sorted. And I've just come out making a right old racket opening them. With a big wavy torch in my hand. Oh! I don't think I'm going to risk the hay bales just yet. What's that, Big A? Your house smells like fried rice and soy sauce. It sounds delicious. But actually, I tell you what, I'd love a Chinese, mate. Cheeky Chinese. Ooh, some nice Chinese spare ribs. Singapore fried rice, mate. Curry sauce. Lovely jabber. Does anyone want a free copy of the game? Anybody in chat actually want a copy of 7 Days to Die? We can do a raffle if there's people that want a copy. Still got. We gave 3 away early, didn't we? Right, so bric-a-brac box. The great huge bric-a-brac box. Let's just put everything in there and we can have a play back. Oh, actually, that's the door I wanted. Let's pop that in there. Actually, let me just put a torch there. I don't know which way that's looking. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, what the hell? No, sir. Why are you being weird? We'll have to put a little bit more of a gap in there, won't we? Locked. Get out of here. No one's bloody welcome, mate. My bloody base. Knobbers. All this put away. Actually, I'm going to class that as organic, believe it or not. Bric-a-brac, 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 bric-a-brac. What's the name? Spikes were going into the build box, weren't they? Which makes sense to me. Anything to do with a building. Reinforced club, never going to use it. Let's get rid of it. Bric-a-brac, 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 bric-a-brac. Diamonds will go somewhere else. A lot of this we need to move around. Let's just finish off inventory, because then we've got days in front of us, haven't we? I mean, I know it might not be the most riveting thing to do, but if we do it and do it right, it's going to help us, isn't it? There are people in chat who would like a copy. Okay, let's do a raffle then. So let's do it as 1 grum bomb for a raffle, then plenty of people can get in on it, can't they? I think you get 10 grum bombs just for joining the channel, don't you? Right, giveaway. We'll do the raffle timer. It's too late for you. Thank you very much for the prime. Thank you very much for the prime. Can we please get some little sub love in chat? But it's too late for you. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very, very much for the prime sub. Excellent. I know there's a lot of demand for those Twitch primes, so thank you very, very much for using yours with us this month, mate. I do appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Very, very much. Thank you very much indeed. Smelting. Chairs we'll throw over in the campfire, because they're just a really easy way to... Unless I've changed it. So smelt. Well, I say smelt. I'll tell you what. We don't really know much about the ingots, do we? Shall we just keep them in the bric-a-brac box for now? Because we really don't know much about them. I mean, they might be used for crafting, but they might also just be used for flogging. I just don't know yet, so let's not worry about it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's too late for you. Appreciate it. Do you think it will make it possible to use Prime subs while on mobile? Can't you just follow the that link? I don't know. Maybe that's not the same thing. I know we've got a link to basically sub if you're on mobile, but whether or not that's different to subbing with a Prime, I don't know, mate. Let's go for that and that. Crafted. Stone. I mean, always be crafting, right? We might as well convert it into cobblestone. I'll actually start doing that or not? Alright, we're okay with that then. That all looks pretty damn good to me. That's everything down here and done. Crafting box. So let's also throw in Some destroyed stone as well. I have to go and buy some steel from the trader. It's the only other thing I can think of. Let me just drink my coffee, guys, because it's going to be cold otherwise. Take care, BDG. Nice. Thanks for joining us, mate. Have a top one. Oh, thank you, too late. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. You just prime subbed on mobile. Oh, so you can do it then. Yeah, I don't know much about how mobile works with Twitch. I had some real issues watching Twitch recently on mobile, but then all of a sudden, you know, without me changing everything, it just started working really nicely again. So who knows? That's it, Vortex. All I wanted to do was create a vault, mate. I was on borrowed time, really, mate, because we obviously knew that. We knew that we at some point we were going to get spitting zombie policemen. And as soon as they start coming out of the woodwork, my wooden roof, which was basically my only storage area, immediately comes under imminent and very dangerous attack, doesn't it? So I was very concerned that if we didn't push forwards with this, we could end up losing a lot. Way more than I'm willing to lose. Where's that sledgehammer gone that we had? There it is. I still haven't actually used that yet. So I'm going to want the... Well, I'm going to be honest. Is there any point in me even keeping it? Should we start travelling a lot lighter? I think we need to, don't we? I need to completely rethink the way I play this game. We go for that, bullets. How's that? We're going to have to eat that hobo stew, aren't we? Right, good luck to everybody then. So, raffles up. So we've got Meglashan, Wax, Hinfax, and 3 Sith are all in there. So don't forget, if you do win this, if your name is pulled out of the hat, you do need to jump onto our Discord. Exclamation mark Discord in chat will get you a link to our Discord server. Pop down to the stream prizes section and just post the name of the game that you won. In this case, 7 Days to Die, and I'll get you the code after the stream later today. Okay. It's the only way we can do the giveaways without a whole hoo-ha of people claiming they did or didn't get codes. So that is now closed. And the winner is, good luck to everybody. Oh, can I just say who's actually giving this one away? So this is from, I think we did Mike Aston's Juppies and Soul Survivors earlier. Only 2 of which have been claimed. So there might be another one going in the hat. So Ned Kelly. This was given to us by Ned Kelly. So thank you very much to Ned. And the winner is Yo Wax. Congratulations, mate. You are now the proud owner of 7 Days to Die. Just make sure you post in that Discord section so we can make sure we get that over to you, mate. This is where I hit one of these boxes accidentally with my sledgehammer and it all spews out onto the floor and I cry. Wood. Stone. Oh, God. Everything's all over the place. There's actually quite a lot of cobblestone, isn't it? We've done alright there. Stone. Stone, keep half of that. So stone, wood. We've also got a load more forged iron, which is rather nice. So painkillers. Well, bandages and then painkillers in that order, isn't it? So if we go for the shotgun shells, even though they're utterly crap. Let's have a look. Water. Splints in case we get hit while we're out and about. So I suppose splints can go there. Hunting knife can go in the top row. You never know when you're going to need it. And then arrows. That'll do us, right? And then if we keep our 2 basic flashlight and lighting tools over there. Yeah, I'm liking this. We get in there. We are getting there. Clay soil can go in there. Healing. Clay blocks can go in there. Destroyed stone. Actually, I'll see what we could do. We could do that, couldn't we? And then I suppose pickaxe and shovel, right? I mean, that's it in a nutshell. That's our normal loadout. What did I do with repair kits? Put them down there because this compound bow's not looking too good, is it? Let's. Oh, perfect. Only use 1. That's fantastic. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. A little late stream is a little crooky, yes. You're right, Apostate Angel. Have you encountered Pete Slaughterhouse-ish? I forget the name. It has 5 green huge balls on the... No, I haven't. No. You're right, Discorrupt. You digged, you dug and you made a mine and you got a lot of iron if you have iron problems. Well, I've made a big mine, dude. But I'm not getting a huge amount of iron out of it, believe it or not. I mean, my mine, I don't know how big yours is, bro. I mean, bit of a personal question. I mean, my mine is pretty big. I mean, it goes all the way down there, bro. I don't have a huge amount of, definitely don't have a huge amount of iron out of it. I've probably got about 600 iron in total. And what I do need to make is a stone axe. Unless I've got one, actually, haven't I? Yeah, I have stone axe. So I suppose what I should really do is have that, and then frames, and that there. Alright, okay. I think that's as much as we can do, isn't it? Means we've got adequate supplies and spares. I can make some new, if you're going on a corpse run, I can make some new arrows. I think I've got a compound bow. Yeah, we got a compound bow in there. So I've got quite a few stash boxes in town as well. I mean, we've got a stash box there. We've got a stash box there. Where am I going to put my bedroll? 229. Should we just do a bit more mining while we wait? I like that we got. So let's just repair that, pop that back down. Ooh, lovely jubbly, mate. Lovely jubbly. So if we're gonna mine, let's do that. Couple of torches. You watch me dig through here now, and the whole thing will collapse because it's bloody, what's it, a gravel, and my entire room will be buried. I will literally die laughing if that happens. You can hear dogs. Can you really? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my full loadout, Big K. I reckon I can come up with a really nice Swiss Army knife of loadouts, mate. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Goddamn gravel in this game. Lethal. See, even if this is interesting, Discorrupt, because right, even if I find iron, yeah, and I have found loads of iron. There's a really nice iron node further down that tunnel. I honestly, I could bang away on it with an iron pickaxe all freaking day, mate, and hardly get anything out of it. Have you got any tips in how you're getting so much iron per swing? Because like I said, I can wail away all day long. I mean, look at this. Well, that's not a bad example. Well, that was stone. Outer Serenity, you just bought this yesterday, you missed the sale. Oh no. It's been on Humble Bundle all week, hasn't it? Sorry if you can hear the dogs woofing, the girlfriend's just got back in. It's got some gold out of that. Did that just say gold? Jesus, mate. Bloody hell. I'm not having any luck here, am I? At all. You watch it. Honestly, I don't think I can handle the laughter. That did actually collapse my my new storage area. It would just be hysterical, mate. You're right for trying this. The steam is still going, or the stream is, mate. I'd like to stay still going strong, but we've been on a long time today. It's out, Mr. Flippertone. It's been out all week. It's amazing how many people have been in chat asking that today. It's literally been out since Monday, mate, for everybody that's got a copy on Steam. You just need to opt into the experimental build. Oh, right, is that what it was, Alma? Do you think it was actually... It's actually Cody. Oh, actually, it's Toby barking, mate. I do apologise. It's because the girlfriend's just come in, so but they have a little mad 10 minutes. That's quite funny. You just dig in the granite. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Discorrupts. I mean, I'll show you if I find it. If I find an iron node. I mean, look at that. Is that an iron node? I mean, look at it, mate. Oh, it's lead. I'll say no to it, actually. It just takes a long, long time to get anything out of it, mate. Iron's even worse. I can bang on it all day long, and you know, it takes so long to get anything out. Yeah, so it's not that I've not been finding it. It's just that even if I do find it, I don't seem to have the tools to easily gather it, if you like. I mean, even a bit of stone like that, look, it's a good few bloody swings, fella. I'm not going to touch that, actually. Well, it's 4 o'clock, which means we can go out, doesn't it? So let's go and put this little lot away. So I'm going to guess I've got some smeltables. Smell. Let's go back for normal travelling. So combat loadout, which is going to be... Well, switch that for that. Oh, where's the shotgun gone? Oh, shotgun. Holy Trinity of tools. Do I really need to be carrying a shovel with me? Honest answer, no. Pickaxe, not really. Not for day-to-day work. So let's go and get the iron loaded up. Now it's day 41. So you know what I need to do now? I need to go and oh god, I need to go and oh God's sake, I'm never getting anything done in this game. I need to go and shore up the bloody what's it, don't I? Recipes, flagstone blocks. How many of these can I make? Let's make 200 of those. And 46 spikes. And I can make some more spikes. Let's make, how many can I do? 160. Let's make 50. So I am going to need from the tools box, I'm going to need the hammer. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go to the horde base. The horde base, he says. It's lost 2 freaking... Oh no, I didn't. Ooh! Nice. Yeah, just opt into experimental. If you're not sure how to do it, Mr. Flipper, just shout out. We can walk you through it. It's ever so simple, mate. You had a bit of a kick, did you, Vitronis? I don't blame you, mate. Did you get the perk that increases the amount of stuff you get? I did. Yeah, I've got 2 points in it, Gorillas. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to invest some serious points into that now, because I do need a lot of iron, especially if I'm going to start making some armor or something. In a minute, we're going to make another room. So the next couple of nights while we're mining, because we'll keep mining of an evening. We won't be doing it all the time. I'm going to make a little crafting room. So on the opposite side of where we're currently mining, a little crafting room. Bish bash bosh. Ah, sugar. Hydration. 91. We're okay. Let's go and have a look at our horde base. How many arrows have I got? 162. Yeah, we're looking alright, actually. I feel like I've got a base now. First time in 40 days I've actually got somewhere that I can call a safe haven. Yeah, you got it, mister. So, yeah, right click. Just so everybody knows. So right click 7 days to die in your Steam library. Go down to properties. Then go across to betas. Opt into the betas. Drop down list all the way down. I think third from the bottom. Latest experimental. Click that and it should start downloading it, mate. I did, Johnny. Yeah, mine's actually increased. I think the default... Isn't the default something terrible like 65? I think I'm running on 80 or something. You just dig in the gravel after the iron. You're getting around 2 per swing. It's not a lot, is it? I mean, 2 per swing. I mean, you're probably getting the same as me, Discorrupt. I mean, I got 107. I mean, it's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard to say. Oh my god, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? This is our epic horde base. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? All those runners are going to be back inside these POIs. Respawned, look. God damn it. Where you going, darling? She's trying to get out the window, look. That's a runner. That's a bloody runner, mate. And he's still bloody running. And he's still bloody running. Oh shit, dicks. Oh, terrible shot, mate. Oh, there's a bloody sleeper on the porch there as well. Really? Come on, bro. Down you go. Play fair, mate. Play bloody fair. What's going on? That ain't cricket, fella. He dead. Stick another one in just to make bleeding certain. God damn it, dude. It's the old grummy power attack that was. Look at that. Bloody brain buster, mate. Ah, I've got to zoom in, didn't I? Back of the head before he got out. Lovely jubbly, mate. Lovely. Oh my god, how many are in that one single POI? That's ridiculous. I think that was going to happen. Oh, jeez! Oh my lord, mate. Come on, darling. What's going on here, mate? How are they not get... Oh, shit! Oh, no. Stunned. Proper stunned. Is he a runner? No, but she is. Oh, shit. Get her. Go, 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 go. Why am I not moving? Why am I not moving? Why am I not moving? Get out of here. Too late now. Just bloody... I've gone loud. I've gone loud. I can't move. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why am I stunned even though I'm not... Why is he not moving? Why's my character not freaking moving? I'm bloody stealthed, you complete amateur. You complete amateur, dude. God damn it, dude. You need to get better than this, mate. This is not the Grimmy that we know, mate. Come on. Come on, son. Concentrate now. Concentrate. Well, that's like a bloody porcupine. Oh, Jesus balls, this game. Yeah, there we go. Look, straight away, look, went loud. Instantly zombies everywhere, mate. As soon as you fire a round off. Crazy game, mate. Crazy game. Oh, Jesus balls, bros! Why did you not use a paracetamol? Mmm. You've got a feral white. What? You've got feral whites on day 6, Krezzik? No way, bro. That sucks, mate. For real? How the hell's that happened, Krezzik? That's got to be unlucky,
You've
right?
been a most magnanimous host, and you've waited too long for this moment.
You don't think they've changed something with this build? I mean, don't forget, only today have I started seeing runners heavily, or ferals at least. I've had the odd couple here and there, but today it's just been... Do you reckon B19 has done something really cheeky, have they? And that's why everyone in chat today has been talking about getting like these insane spawns. Have the Fun Pimps pulled a bit of a crafty one on us? James, thank you very much for the host, bro. How you doing, mate? No, she's a feral. That big mama was just a feral big mama. So even in the daytime, you can get the ferals. It looks like I could use him to tune in a TV set or a radio there, mate. He's got antenna arrows sticking out of his bleeding head. Oh, come on, what's going on with these spawns, ladies? You're down, ain't you? Bish bash bosh. Don't be runners, that's all I ask of you. Alright, we're in. We can start repair work. Down. I saw an arrow in the wall somewhere. Look at that up there, look. Thanks, mate. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's actually leave a gap in the wall this time. Had a bit of an upsie there last time, didn't I? Whoa, what the hell happened to this corner? Really weird, isn't it? Can I still get out of there, yeah? Wow, that's actually really strange. Hammer. Dog horde in the game, please don't. You're right, Crazy. 2 hour days, unless it's the feature outside the house, but I'm also level 25 too. Oh, so you've got quite a hike. So you've gone for 2 hours. Does that make your hordes extremely difficult? I mean, obviously you've got a lot longer to prepare, but... And you're not the first person I've heard that suggested going 2 hours. You played on difficulty 4 and had feral whites and irradiated cops on day 21. That must just be insane. Crazy. I honestly, James, seriously, today has just been... I mean, I should be working there, mate. But I've decided to get a slightly later train, so... It has been just bonkers, James. The game just keeps giving, bro. It's a lot of fun. You're right, Johnny McFlounderfish. The feral spawn a lot more in these new POIs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe nothing has really dramatically changed other than my game stage, but I am ill-equipped unless I decide to go melee. I think with these runner zombies, but I just don't want to go melee. I love the challenge of bow and arrow all the time. See, if it was in Alpha 16, because I've stuck with one weapon type, my archery would be sky high by now. So I actually would be a significantly better off than I am in Alpha 17. The archery skills are not exactly fantastic. It enables me to draw my bow a little bit quicker, but I'm going to be honest that the bow is a bit of a bugger to aim anyway at the best of times, so... I'm not sure how much that would really help me, to be fair. You only ever play 2 hour days? You're really serdy. So were your nights like 12 hours long then? You get 12 hour. Well, I suppose they're still. Oh, I suppose, yeah, so sorry. I suppose they're still 6 hours. But how long is one of my evenings? I run 6 hour nights, don't I? Same as you do. So that's a quarter of a day. So for me, that's 15 minutes. You have 30-minute hordes instead of 15-minute hordes then, I guess. Is that right? A 30-minute horde on Alpha 17. I don't think I'd even want to think about it, bro. We run on basically 10 o'clock through till 4 o'clock in the morning. So 10 o'clock PM through till 4 o'clock in the morning is our horde night. But we run on 60-minute days. So that's 15 minutes, isn't it? Oh my goddamn arrows back. Get. Okay, so let's just do a bit of repair work back around here as well. Mine aren't 8 hours, are they? No, mine's 10 till 4, Pixie. Not oh, you run 10 till 6, do you? Yeah, I only run 10 till 4. Did you do anything in particular, Sadie? What was your plan for Horde Night, mate? What did you actually do? Is there a headshot multiplier? There is, but let me show you, mate. You need to put a skill in. So if you come into perception, boom, headshot. Increased damage by 25, increased damage by 50. I will almost certainly put another one in there. In fact, shall I just go for that now? F it. So yeah, I've still got my 13 points for crafting stuff in a minute. So yeah, there is a headshot multiplier, but you're going to have to actually invest points in it yourself. You don't get it. In fact, I don't know if it was explained correctly in chat. Again, we've had a lot of people guessing, but we've also had a lot of people that have been poking around in XMLs. But I think someone was suggesting that actually... I wonder if Bo's headshots have been fixed, actually. I'm sure Gaz from the Fun Pimps was actually saying that the bows weren't giving headshot damage, were they? I wonder if that was fixed in this build. But someone else was saying that until you until you actually invest in that skill, you don't even get anything for a headshot. You might as well just keep shooting them in the body. Now I don't know how accurate that is, but Day 41, any deaths? Yeah, I think we've had 3 or 4 deaths. One of those I don't really count because it was like a death loop. I got caught in a shitty spot, and it was still very early in the game. I died. What the? Oh Jesus, that's a runner. Oh shit, that's 2 runners. Oh well, that's not good at all, mate. That is really not good. Oh, dick balls. I want to get away, so if I do go loud, I've still got a little bit of a chance of... What are you doing, bro? Shotgun, bad shot, mate. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh Jesus, that was weird. Oh, I don't know what happened then. I don't know whether my frame's tanked, or he just started doing something really weird. Oh, Jesus, I don't like this one little bit. I do not like runners. I do not like runners. I do not like double runners. Go for the kill shot. He's down. Jesus. Have another one, just for being a knob, mate. Oh, I do not like them. How's everybody else dealing with runners? Melee. Just giving us a slap, yeah. No, I've not... Oh, hang on a minute. Got another one. Terrible shot. I don't even know why I released the arrow then. How's things, Aries? You alright, fella? Double tap. Always make sure. Get stamina back before we go in. Yeah, level 50 is not too bad, man. You're right, Grizzy Man Peach. Yeah, to be honest, man, I need to start practicing with a sledgehammer. I really do. I'm just not a melee dude, mate. I don't want to... Oh my god, I just popped his head off. That's my first decapitation. That's my very first ever decapitation. In Alpha 17. Awesome sauce, mate. I did decapitate him, right? Yep. Nice. Oh, Jesus balls! Another one just dropped out of the goddamn scene. I should have checked up above. I saw the other one drop out. I don't think it just really registered what was actually happening then. God damn it, dude. That was a terrible shot. I'm all over the place here. Nervous from those runners. My hydration's knackered. What I'm worried about now is them still being some up there. Then if I go backfilling this, they're just going to break the walls again, aren't they? Let's just assume they're all gone. How I deal with runners is I give them a headshot with a bow and then just smack him with a melee. What do you think? You've got two though, dude. Oh, so you actually do it the opposite way with what I was thinking. I was going to give them a smack with the melee to stun them, or try and stun them, and then hit them with the bow while I was stunned. You're doing it the other way around. Okay, is that the better way of doing it? Is it? Is it really, Sadie? Are you recommending a bit of sledgehammer action? Are you? Well, if you're recommending it, bro, I'll give it a go. I'll tell you what, let's see if we can reinforce this a little bit. Oh, some of them are ridiculous tower. I tell you what, they've done it in a way as well that makes you think you know where they're coming from. So there was a POI where I walked in, and it was evident that the curtain rail for the shower wasn't reaching the ceiling. So you could clearly see that there was a gap behind the curtain. And I thought there's something going to leap out from there. And it didn't. It actually leapt out from a goddamn cupboard or something that was in the corner on the other wall. So it was like a, oh my god, you know, I could see it coming, but I didn't see where it was coming from. So you're stunning with the bow and finishing with melee. Alright. What about when you got two on you though? If you get two or more runners, I whip out the gun and finish up one. Yeah, but the problem is with the gun, as soon as you get loud, you attract more zombies in, don't you? I suppose, I mean, as long as you don't go attracting in a ton more runners, it's not so bad, is it? Have you seen the POI called The Bear Den? It's full of zombies and bears on the second floor. No, what is it actually called that? Like it's called a Popper Pills, but that's called The Bear's Den. The shotgun's terrible. The shotgun's terrible, Johnny. Until we invest in the stun points, which is this one. Shotgun. You need to get to level 3 for the stun enemies. And then I think the shotgun will come into its own. Then I think it's going to be a really powerful extra weapon in your arsenal. We didn't actually take that much damage last night, you know. This tactic might buy us a couple of weeks. Well, it might buy us a couple of weeks. Depends on how many zombie cops we get spitting at my wooden walkway. Shall I start upgrading the walkway to cobblestone? What do you think? Did I bring the torches? I did. Excellent. Good call, mate. Good call. So we want to put these up here. A little bit of cheeky illumination around. Oh god, nearly. Heat map's going to go crazy though, isn't it? That's the problem. Should probably put them there just before Horde Night instead of doing it now. But we'll see. Well, that's all looking pretty damn intact, if you ask me. I don't think we should be too upset with that. Tell you what, let me... figure out why that's like that. No, I'm just trying to get it all prepped, Pixie. Yeah, and I'm just trying to get it all ready. It was a bit of a mad dash last time. I didn't feel like we did quite enough work. So I'm going to break... Well, I'm going to change my normal tactic. Normally, I only do... Well, back in the day, we only ever prepped very briefly on the morning of Horde Night. I am now going to start prepping the full day before. Because we just, so sometimes we don't even get a chance to come over here, so we don't even know what we're coming into. See our, and then we know we're done, aren't we? You know what I mean? We know we can come over here, we can have the day before getting ready. Whether it be building, doing some scavenging. I would really like to knock all of that out, but I'm just going to upgrade it. Maybe next time. Bring the chainsaw over and smash it out, right? So that's the plan. So we've got our 2 primary supports. I think I will... I'm just going to take these torches down. Just going to see if I can actually reach the bloody things. No point adding to a heat map for no reason, isn't there? The last thing we need to be coming in on Horde night and finding out we've got 30 zombies roaming around. Now, what I am going to do is pimp out this one, because that is definitely not staying like that. Shit. Oh. Yo. Didn't actually mean to do that. Stuck on the top, you know. Okay. Oh, is that why? Is that just mullet, is it? That sledgehammer is so slow. Telling me you can honestly use that in the heat of combat? I'm not convinced that's going to work for me, lads. I'm really not. It's so cumbersome. Yeah, exactly. Well, that amount of torches in for a day is just a bad call, isn't it, mate? So yeah, we might as well get rid of them. There you go. Right, so at least that should protect a little bit from the zombie police. So the structures are a little bit more sound. I mean, I can further upgrade them to cobblestone. We've got this one over here again. We can upgrade those wooden ones. Do I go for cobblestone across there? It's working reasonably well, isn't it? I mean, I could go for a 4th one across to that as well. I mean, that's actually where I spent one of the... Did I spend a Horde night up there? I did, didn't I? It's when the popper pills collapsed. This is what's left of the popper pills from the day 14 Horde. I spent it on the roof. And luckily, I put a little row of blocks going to that building. And that's where I spent the rest of the Horde night. The popper pills lasted exactly 2 hours, if I remember. Oh, no. It lasted 4 hours, didn't it? I think it fell at 2 o'clock in the morning, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was another decapitation. Woo! In what way, Weathered? When you say tinker with the earlier game, you feel it's a little bit... In what way? What is it you feel needs a little bit of tinkering with, as you say? What's your biggest gripe, if you like? So the problem is everything I've heard, and everything that kind of yeah, that was that weird hitch then. Yeah, a lot of what I've heard is essentially offset by people that are essentially using the multiplayer XP multiplier or XP sharing. So in multiplayer, you essentially end up with a whole team of people, very, very high level, very, 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 very quickly. That to me is the one thing that really needs addressing. You know, multiplayer shouldn't. You know, it should be just as hard in multiplayer, not piss easy. The sledge is really good and it just ragdolls everything. You like the machete? Yeah, but the machete is much more endgame, isn't it? I can't imagine I can craft a machete yet, can I? Sorry, what was that, Kurgan? You saw something interesting on Hornet and another streamer. She built her base on top of a bridge. The zombies ran up the diagonal beam, were blocked by the horizontal, fell down, ran up. Easy to pick off with some... Oh, right, Kurgan. I think I can... Yeah, I think I can understand what you mean. Yeah. So, I'm sure there's all sorts of clever ways that we can diddle the AI. So... I kind of like the little setup we've got over there. You know, it's a little bit of cheese, but yeah, I mean, will that tactic work when you've got hundreds of bloody zombie policemen? What about spiders? Because the spiders not jump up there either, no. So what's in the Dropbox? What Dropbox? I've not had a Dropbox, have we? Do you mean my stash box as opposed to an airdrop? Or? I think what we'll do... there's no reason to actually remove those boxes up top. So what I can do is I can actually come in here. We'll leave this box here. The other ones will smash out. So this can be like my... This can actually be my drop box. So we just run back, drop everything in there, and then carry on our merry way, can't we, for the day? So I don't need those. We'll drop that back up there. So what am I missing? There's something else I'm missing, guys. How you doing, Serenity? Have you not played it yet, Eliana? The machete can be found and purchased. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I meant. I've not got access to it, so that's not happening. That was what I needed. So we've got healing, shooting, and general, yeah, I could probably do with leaving some water up here, couldn't I? Even if it's just a couple of jars. So while we're... Shall I try the jump? Should we give it a go? Hey, Bales, work! There you go. Took one for the gang. There are far too many good games, Eliana. I couldn't agree more, mate. It's a crazy time of year, isn't it? You've got military zombies, ferals, and irradiate zombies during the first week, first horde. See, I've not seen any of that, Weathered. I just haven't seen that, dude. That just sounds... It just sounds horrifying, mate. That was another stutter then. You're on your way home soon, are you, Serenity? I need food. What sort of food can I make? Meat stew's not looking impossible, is it? Should we make a meat stew? Oh, I bet I need... Hang on, I bet I can't. I bet I need to learn the schematic for it, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Meat stew. Holy balls. 15. Holy wow! Well, let's make 3. And what I'll do is I will actually take... We'll take a stack of... They're stacking 15s, don't they? So what we'll start doing is we'll start taking a stack of 15 up with us each day. Bottled water. How long have we got on the clock? About 4 minutes. Oh shit, that's a bit over the top, wasn't it? Drink. Moisture, 88%, that'll do me. So let's throw that back in there. Let's go. Oh, food. How long is it going to take to cook one of these? That long, shouldn't it? Meat stew. 47 stamina. Oh, wow. And it's Simpson! She's so lovely, 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 she's so lovely. Go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I like these new rock textures down here. They've almost got like a blue iridescence to them. It's very nice. do like it. How's the red tea compared to the goldenrod? I think they're both pointless, mate, to be honest with you. Other than the removing of dysentery, etc., I really don't see any point in them. It's but for what tiny little bit of stamina it will give you back. As the day been, Simpsy, if you had a nice one, mate. We'll leave those there. I would like to get rid of that, but I'd like to put a proper lid on my base as well. A copper-coloured top. We've had an interesting day today, Simpsy. You know, just gonna say it's been a most revelatory experience playing 7 days today, mate. Nice to see you, Simpsy. Yeah, it's because you don't actually really get any stamina from goldenrod. I mean, in theory you do, but it's so negligible. You know, you might as well just drink an extra water or something. You know, if you're running away from a pack of dogs, glugging a goldenrod is not the same as glugging 40 stamina from Alpha 16. Coffee looks like it's quite handy for mining, but the buzz is only for 2 minutes. So I mean, you're there for what, 15 minutes of an evening. I mean, I suppose if you drank 7 cards, yeah. I mean, actually, to be fair, if you were mining, you drank 7 cups of coffee of an evening. You could probably mine, all right. In fact, we should start doing that. In fact, I'm going to start planting coffee. I think we need a coffee production facility for mining the stamina regen. Because beer just makes the screen go all wibbly wobbly, which is it's bad enough mining as it is when you're streaming, because you have to keep looking away from the screen. It's very hard getting your sort of spatial awareness right. I swear sometimes when I'm mining, I look back at the screen, it feels like I'm upside down. Oh, hang on, there goes the bat phone again. Let me just see who that is. I'm back. You only level 4 or 5? I don't get that. I just don't get why you're getting such horrendous... Are you playing on some insane difficulty 7 weather? Because that is not normal, dude. I mean, honestly, that is not normal, mate. I mean, what did you say you were getting? You were level 4 or 5, and you were getting military zombies, ferals, and irradiated zombies during the first week. That just cannot be right, dude. There's got to be something wrong with your game, bro. Is anybody else getting that? Anybody else have things like irradiated feral whites and zombie cops and God knows what else all on your first horde, or even just wandering around? That just sounds way too complicated. I mean, you're never gonna attract a new player to the game if that's the case. I certainly didn't see that, mate. But then again, I have to say, version B199 today has been harder. I just put it down to being a higher difficulty, though. I might keep some spikes up there as well. So spikes, what else? Spikes and fluids, I think is probably the best bet, isn't it? Godlike! Oh, cheers, mate. I love that. Oh, thank you very much for the message, mate. That's really cool, bro. Thank you very much. It has been an absolute pleasure knowing you, Godlike. Honestly, it really has, mate. It's we're very lucky to have people like you here in this community, so thank you. It's nice you dropped in that extra message there, mate. That means a lot, bro. Thank you. The feeling is very much reciprocated, fella. Thank you very much, Godlike. Can we please get some sub love in chat for Godlike? He's been here now for a full 2 years, a huge supporter of the channel. Quite often lurking away, pops his head up when he can, but that's a tier 3 sub at 2 years. Amazing, mate. Thank you for the support, fella. Means a lot, man. It really does. Like you say, mate, it's been a pleasure. Friendships are built and created here on Twitch at times, aren't they? Oh, I feel quite choked up, Mr. Godlight. Thank you very much, geezer. Thank you very much indeed, bro. Amazing. You're right, Panic Darius. You have a question. When crafting in forges or workbenches, why do things craft so slow when you exit the forge, etc.? Is it just how it is now? Yeah, I mean, they are slow, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, mate. I haven't actually tried the workbench, so you might be further ahead than me. But smelting and everything seems to be... It seems to be slower, but to be honest, mate, I've not timed it or anything. I don't know, mate. I guess, like you said, that is how it is. Don't forget, there are perk points that you can put in. I can't remember what they're in, though. Was it green? What was it under? Hammer and Forge? Crafts? No. There's something that makes you craft faster, and I can't think what it is, mate. Anybody know what the faster crafting is? I think I've actually got some points in it, and I can't think what it was. Hammer and Forge. Intellect. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. It's just in intellect, mate. So you'll actually be I mean, if you're used to crafting at your current rate, you can actually get almost twice as fast by level 100. So I don't know if you've put a lot of points in intellect or not, mate. It'll be worth looking into if you've not got it. Oh, God, yeah, Simpsy. Cheers. Yeah, I've got a timed message in there. Did you have a nice day, Simpsy? Channel commands, timed messages, Alpha 17. Disabled. There we go. Cheers, Simpsy. Thank you. Yeah, we had that up for the weekend, didn't we? Are we on a public server? No. This is a single player game. I tried to put it on. I did try and make it the sub server. But unfortunately, our server host is only running with 4,000 by 4,000 worlds, and this was an 8,000 by 8,000 world. So it's not compatible with our server host. So the sub server went up today, but it's the same as what I'm playing on, but it's only a 4,000 by 96, a 4,000 by 96 world. So yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, Panic Darius. In fact, after the next horde, my priority will be to get a small crafting room built, a workbench, and it looks like there's maybe some saws, carpentry benches or something that the game's added. So I might have a look at those. You had a I'm sorry to hear that, Simpson. Was it just a shit day, was it? I've got a nightmare day today. Sorry, tomorrow, Simpson. Well, tonight and through tomorrow morning. I won't be able to get back on the stream until about 11 o'clock tomorrow, and that's assuming everything goes bloody perfect. I've probably got myself about a 15-minute leeway on that, so I thought we'd jump on tonight and stream for a little bit. It's Thanksgiving, isn't it, eh? For our American friends. They all seem to be digging into their lovely tucker right now, mate. Someone mentioned Chinese earlier, Simpson. It gave me this overwhelming urge to go and get some Chinese spare ribs and some sort of spicy rice, mate.
You did it. Great job.
Oh, so we got a new shotgun. We'll go and take the shotgun, I think. I've already got a couple of sets of leg armor. So 2,000 XP and 833 Dukes tokens. So let's complete that. Now, do you have any steel? Do I care about steel? I don't think I do, to be honest. I think we just I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and stockpile some Dukes tokens. So I can maybe buy something like the mining helmet. Because, you know, we're getting between 500 and it looks like maybe 800 now. We've moved on to tier 2 quests.
Oh, my apologies.
Do you have any jobs? Oh my god, tier 3! I can't do tier 3. I about died of a heart attack doing a tier 2. You having a laugh, mate?
Would you kindly help me with a little problem? It's rare to find...
Tier 3? I was only on tier 2 for one bleeding quest. Are you having a laugh? I haven't really got anything to craft for traders, to be honest, mate. That's why I've not been worrying about ABC. I think the ABC thing's kind of a thing of... a thing that was important in Alpha 16. I mean, I could be making more cobblestone, but to be honest, mate, I haven't really got anywhere to put it. I've got enough of the little base that I've got. I mean, I suppose I could put up a perimeter wall and turn the yeah, maybe we should do that, actually. I'll tell you what, Patronus, I'll take it back. Let's do that. I think what I might do in that chest upstairs, if I put some basic tools, so we've got and some basic repair stuff. So I mean, stuff that I can easily replace. So maybe a shovel, some water, and a little bit of forged iron. Maybe a fire axe. I don't want to put the chainsaw up there. That's worth too much to me. Chainsaw equals spikes. Spikes equals slightly better horde knights. To be honest, though, the problem you're going to have with answering that question, Solar System, is it's so variable, mate. Howard, thank you very much for the sub, bro. Thank you very, very much for the sub, my friend. Can we please get some sub love in chat for Howard494? Thank you for the sub. Really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Top banana, geezer. Yeah, we've had a lot of conversation today, Solo, about how the game's overall performance has been. For some people like myself, it seems to be running around the same. You know, we're getting that, you know, reasonable resolution with a reasonable frame rate, and nothing too bad. But we are getting this hitching, which a lot of people are still saying is down to the garbage disposal system within Unity, even though we thought that was fixed. But we're also seeing a lot of people with some pretty decent specs, mate, who are really struggling to play the game. It just seems up and down. So some folks seem to be having an okay time with it. Other people are just like, they just can't even run it, mate. It's just almost borderline unplayable for them. Now, that's about all I can tell you, really, fella. Thank you very much, Howard. Thank you for the kind words and for the sub, mate. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Don't forget, join us on Discord as well, mate. Exclamation mark Discord in chat. Our little wibbly wobbly corner of the internet. Yeah, it's performance is the one thing I guess with a brand, you know, a huge update like this. Yeah, I really need to go and get Clay, don't I? I guess optimization's a long way off yet, but see. My only problem, to be honest, is like I said, the hitching. Every now and again, I will get the game will just freeze. It only freezes for a fraction of a second. But it's and obviously if that happens when I'm in combat, it's a freaking nightmare, mate. And take it all down and let's just make sure. Let's do our old meerkat check. Make sure there's no wandering hordes coming in on me. Oh, and the other problem that people have had today, and I've got it myself, is I've got some trees look like these here that have respawned into my game. They weren't here yesterday, and they're indestructible. So it's almost like B19 has somehow magically reintroduced trees that were destroyed, and now those trees are invincible. Like they have no collision detection on them. Oh, fuck. You idiot. You absolute amateur. You absolute complete amateur. I can't believe I did that. How many times have I told new players about that?
So, how's that leg?
Oh, broken leg.
Great. Never better.
How's the split work?
Why don't you try
30 minutes.
putting some weight on it? Sure.
Damn it. Look at the hit points.
Yes.
I nearly died as well.
Good. That feels good. Very strong. Sorry, Thunder. I gotta put you down.
Jesus balls and poops, mate. I tell you what. It just goes to show, doesn't it? See, you know the thinking behind that, right? Because zombies can now easily jump up a 1 block gap and get on a ladder. So I was thinking, well, let's just make it look neat from now on instead of having to do this bloody messing around jumping onto it. And I completely forgot that if you jump, it's basically you're jumping onto a wooden ladder, aren't you? Goddamn amateur. So all the times people have been in chat saying, I keep doing what you do, Grum, and I keep jumping onto the hay bales, but every time I die. It's like, to get rid of the bottom rung of the ladder. No. Ah, well, let us show you. We need a facepalm emote. We've got Cody, look. God damn it. I know, Cosmic Man, but I'm not willing to do that, dude. I'm not willing to drop down and down and down on resolution. It makes no sense how you know, the performance different. I mean, I'm not playing at 720p or 1080p, you know, all the time, mate. We shouldn't be having to do that. It just tells me there's something wrong, Cosmic Man. But a really good suggestion, though. I mean, if you are really struggling to play it and you're used to playing it, you know, 1440 or whatever, you know, if you can live with dropping to 1080 for a little bit, you might get a major performance gain out of it. But yeah, it just seems weird how resolution is having such an impact, because we've got YouTube footage of people literally in a POI looking at the floor, and then they look up and it's like 60 FPS, and they look down and it goes like to 26 FPS. That to me makes no freaking sense whatsoever. Like, that really is weird. But yeah, the hitch has been spoken about a lot today. That definitely seems to be affecting pretty much. Well, yeah, I think it is affecting everyone. I wonder what would happen if you put blocks where the ghost trees are. I can't, because they exist. They do exist, areas. They're not. It's not like I can walk through them. They do exist. They just have no collision detection, so I can't interact with them in any way. So I can't hack them, chop them, chainsaw them, anything like that. But I can't walk through them or place a block where they are. What, can we jump too high now, Drossless? You can actually move 2, can you? Really? That's a bit crazy. Somewhere out there in the void of my stash boxes, in my slightly overzealous nature to crack on with the game and completely forgetting to actually mark all my stash boxes, I have actually got some allo kicking around. I have no idea where though. So there's my new oh, really? There's my new shotgun. Really? There's my new shotgun. So what have we got? We've got our buildings box, so that can go back in there. That can go back in there. I think I was using this for clothes and schematics, wasn't I? I think what we'll do, we'll bring proper schematics down. We'll have a row of dyes, modifiers. We've got clothes if we need to go to the snow biome now. What else have we got? So that can go in there, that can go in there. Organics, builder's box. Still not used to where everything is. Weapons box, bric-a-brac box, spikes in the buildings box. They can go, they can replace those. Hammer in there. Right, here you go. Done. Right, now how am I going to get my health back up? We are gaining health slowly anyway, aren't we? We should be getting, what is it, 1 health every 30 seconds? I think that's right. So let's take another bandage just to... is that still black there or not? Yeah, it is. So let's just top up the bandages. I've got no more paracetamol. God, paracetamol is so important there. 2 meat stew, load of water. Well, get the tools out then. Take the pickaxe. Should we start? Ooh, blimey, that's dark. Pop a couple of torches there. Oh, that's bloody what's in it. God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude! So yes, if I go straight through there, the frame. So ding 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 ding. We'll have our crafting wall over here, I think. You alright, Mejan? How you doing, mate? You alright, Zombie Stalker? You living 7 days? What a game now. It's a bit different, isn't it? You're enjoying it, mate, yeah. Do the upside down round spikes still work? Are they even there? Didn't we look for these? I don't think they're even there. You're talking about like the ice cream cone things, aren't you? I don't think they're even in the game, mate. Unless someone knows that they're called something completely different. The hitch wasn't worse, Big K. No, definitely not, mate. You talking about it out for 16? It was a micro stutter before, and now it's a full-blown hitch. I think I actually preferred the micro stutter, to be honest, mate, because there's a significantly less chance of dying to the micro stutter. The hitch literally just completely freezes everything for a second. It completely screws you because they're still moving. So it's like you're suddenly ending up with this freeze frame thing, dude. Does anyone else's game hit jitter slightly when moving and looking around? No. There's a head bob, but I wouldn't say jitter. I mean, I've seen significantly worse head bobs. That's what you mean. The round spikes are gone. To be honest, I'm really happy because they were the ugliest, stupidest thing in the game. I hated those bloody things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the iron spikes, actually, Corny. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it, today? We've had some giggles. Could try it. I mean, I could. To be honest, they're not. Luckily, I am very lucky. I mean, someone was saying I think they had a tree literally bursting through their base earlier, didn't they? Mine aren't actually in a place where they're causing me any major stress, to be honest. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, it's a good idea. Like you said, maybe abuse a bit of structural integrity, see if you can make them vanish. If I'd got one sticking through my base, I'd definitely give it a go. You're right, Gaz. The log spikes look bad and function that. Oh, they were terrible, mate. I mean, let's be honest, right? Everyone used them upside down as well, didn't they? People just turned them upside down to get that that benefit without having to look at great, huge, bloody weird cans. I mean, we used them. I'm not trying to say that we didn't use them. We did use them at times, but I avoided them like the plague. The the ugliest thing in the game was Monkey Grub. Monkey Grub? Who was Monkey Grub? What are you on about, Monkey Grub? What was that? I don't even know what that is. What's this? What's this clip, Simpsy? I have to mute it. I don't want to listen to it. Monkey Grub. Oh God, do you remember that? I totally forgot about that. That is freaking scary, isn't it, mate? See, the game used to look really nice back then, I tell you. His hands going up and down like some sort of like, completely disorientated puppet, look. Oh, the game has given a lot of laughs in it. I totally forgot about that, Simpsy. Fair play, mate. What level am I? I think I just did level 50, mate. Hang on, it's not ordinary, is it? No. Pungy stick spikes were too expensive on FPS, and we still go. See, I never had a problem with FPS with those, mate. I mean, we had some bases that had hundreds of the bloody things. I never had a problem with them. I like the old ones, but like I said, I mean, if you got an FPS boost from it, then I suppose we've got to be grateful that you. Oh no! Did I just? No, dude, really? Damn it! Yeah, just literally dinged 50 a Coco. Just got there. Yeah, I think we used to. What wasn't it? Was that? I'm sure Mojo had a nice way of doing them. I think he used to put. Didn't he used to put like upside down spikes and barbed wire on top of the spikes? I'm sure there was. I know it looked quite good like that. But, that I don't know, Grizzy. That I have no idea about. You've got to think that thing's going to take a punch or three, right? If it's running over zombies, because otherwise, like you said, I suppose you could play bumper cars with a server full of cars, couldn't you? I don't know, mate. Be an interesting one to do, wouldn't it? Imagine like a big Rocket League arena. All the zombies come in and you just run them all over. How many zombies did you have to kill to level 50? I don't know. Is there any way to find out zombie kills? Actually, that's a good point. 6 deaths and 717 zombie kills, mate. So that's a fair old chunk of zombie death, man. It would, wouldn't it, Pixie? Yeah, absolutely, Grizzy Man Peach. I reckon that'd be... I'd be up for giving that a test, mate, I tell you. I reckon the fun... It's like I said about the gyrocopter. What if they... You know, I probably don't really want an answer to this in chat, because I've not even seen the gyrocopter since Joel did his little cheeky video, so I don't even know if it's the same looking thing, but... I wonder what's to stop you just getting in the gyrocopter with lots and lots of fuel and just flying around during Horde night. You've got to think they've come up with a way to make that not viable, right? Although I would still argue, if you want to do that, that's not down to the fun pimps to fix. You know, if you can keep the thing fueled for 15 minutes, maybe that's a good way to survive the Horde night. You know, if you want to cheese it that way, that's down to you. You can't expect the devs to figure out everything, can you? There's always going to be something we can cheese the game with. If not that, something else, right? I wouldn't have thought so, Chrissy, because if you look in here, mate, if I go to Intellect and go to Advanced Engineering... No, it's not that, is it? Is it? Where is it, mate? Oh, chemistry stations. Ooh. Alcohol pipe bombs, okay. What's it under? What's the perk with all the bicycles and things? Look, Grease Monkey, level 5, level 100. You can craft gyrocopters. You can craft 4x4 trucks and motorised tools. You can craft motorcycles, mini bikes, and bicycles. So I'm guessing the mini bike's well and truly indeed. The gyrocopter won't fly on a blood moon. It's too scared. That works for me, mate. Oh, it is. It's 7 o'clock. Look. Right, boys and girls. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I did say 7 earlier, so if I leave it any longer, I will miss my next train. So it has been an absolute pleasure to jump back on this evening for a few more hours with this wonderful Alpha 17. We obviously have managed to at least get a small bunker underneath the base to put everything away, and hopefully we'll be a little bit more efficient now. It is a bit of a pain in the arse having an underground bunker. It's been a long time since I played this way. But I think it's the only way at this point in the game with so much uncertainty to sort of try and survive. Now, like I said earlier, unfortunately, I'm not going to get the early morning stream on. I'm not going to be back into the house until I wouldn't have thought 11 o'clock. I'm aiming for 11 at the absolute latest. It probably gives me about 15 minutes if anything goes horribly wrong. But I'm coming through horrendous traffic tomorrow. Because I won't be coming back via train. Well, sort of am halfway, but... it's going to be a pain in the bum, but I will be on, and I will make sure I keep you up to date on Discord if anything delays that, but hopefully it won't. So thank you all for joining me again for the second stream today. Thank you very much to everybody that's participating in chat. A big shout out to Gaz again, who's joined us from the Fun Pimps. Thank you very much, Gaz. Thanks for the comments earlier as well. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the resubs, the bits, the follows, the donations, the gifted subs throughout all of today's streams. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, to play such a wonderful game. And so many people are enjoying it, excited for it. There's people that don't like things. There's people that love things. And I think that's the brilliance of this game. There's so much for me still to discover. We had a hell of a scary day today with that POI. The questing is definitely fantastic, which is why I wanted to push forwards with this tonight. Hopefully... in between hordes, we can get a few more quests done and see what these POIs can bring us. We're going to have to be so much more strategic with them. We're really going to have to think about them. Those runners and feral whites are going to rip me to shreds, especially if I'm not willing to go full-on melee. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Please consider joining us on Discord. !Discord in chat will get you links to our Discord server. You are more than welcome. I'll get your posting permission sorted. Obviously, if you have won a game this evening... you will need to post up in there as soon as you can. I'll give a little bit of leeway on today because obviously I was hoping to get the codes out earlier, but we streamed instead. So, but if you have won a copy of 7 Days Today, we will try and get that to you as soon as we can. And obviously, Twitter, the best place to follow if you want to know when the streams go live. I always tweet out a few minutes before our streams. We are currently streaming 7 days a week, streaming Alpha 17 7 days today. Currently on Build 199. Let's see what the next one brings. And if you would be so kind as to subscribe on YouTube, I would just be very, very grateful. You've all been amazing. Thank you for joining me. It's been a really, really enjoyable early evening. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving, I wish you all the best. Whatever you're up to celebrate today, whether you be with family, friends, or simply having a quiet day in or evening in on your own, I wish you all the best. I hope you have a great holiday. Like I said, look forward to seeing some of you tomorrow. Thank you for being an amazing chat. And as always, a big shout out to our Grumbodian lurkers as well. Not everybody can always jump in chat to say hello, but you'll never forgotten. If you have got any questions about the game, join us again tomorrow for the stream, or feel free to ask away in our Discord. I shall love you and leave you there. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.